Hello, everyone, and welcome to Midgardy RPG. My name is Hikaru, and this is Legend of Hyrule: Chain of Awakening, our Legend of Zelda D&D 5th Edition game. And these are my players.
Hi, I'm Garmbreak1, and I play Dargo, a very large Goron. I'm not very smart, but I am very nice. That's all I got.
Hi, I'm Pi. I'm playing Mavar, the very large Zora. I go between Dark Lord and Drama Alert, I guess.
Hi, I'm Zayo. I play Tika, a very tall bird who shoots a lot of arrows and probably pisses Karu off with her 3 arrows per shot.
Hi, I'm Sho. I'm playing Zedrin, the itty bitty 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 spell sword Hyrulean fighter.
Hey, I'm Talani, and I play Rava, the second tallest and second oldest Garuda skirmisher.
And that's all of you. All right, so
Good job.
a bit of a recap. Where you 5 are the reincarnation of Link, whose soul and sword shattered into pieces in his last fight with Ganondorf, leaving the sealing of Ganon to Zelda. In this cycle, each of you has a fragment of the hero's soul, so all of you put together are Link. You were awakened to this by dreams that told you to visit a certain forest where you spoke to an ancient Deku tree. You went through the forest temple and found the hilt of the Master Sword, and have since been regaining pieces of the Master Sword to recover its full potential. You've already gone through the Spirit Temple, and last session you managed to find out how to enter the Air Temple, went through a room that tried to kill you by throwing you into the nothingness that is the air below. You all wormed your way across some beams to touch some spheres and open a portal into a deeper dungeon with a lot more ground and less air.
And a well.
And a well with some, like, a foot of water.
Man, I hate being thrown into nothingness. Feels bad.
Yep.
It feels like something?
Like bad, yes.
So bad feels like nothing.
I guess.
Well, that's what you just told me.
Hey, well.
Really? Where?
Right here.
I need a shing.
Shift ping Karu?
I did.
Pong.
Did that work?
Do it more better?
Shift ping for me.
It's shift pinging for me.
Karu,
Are
are
you
you on
on
the
Yeah,
the
did you?
layer?
Are you on the GM layer?
Oh,
Get your butt off there.
Dude, really?
Did
Come
that
on
work?
now.
Yes.
well, look, I was prepping things for the session.
We were
and-
trying to look.
Yeah, we were.
Our lives.
Now we can actually look.
The life of the DM would be easier if it gave you any indication of as to what layer
Yes.
you're fucking on.
Yeah.
Like, just
Oh, yes,
even in the upper right
absolutely.
corner, like, GM, player, map.
Roll 20 UI design, please.
Something to indicate more
You know-
than just the thing on the tooltip.
I feel like Roll20 would even do better if they got the person to design things who did the logo for Loki.
Ugh.
No.
That's an abomination.
Exactly, and it would still be better.
So,
Anyways.
Right, so you guys came into this through a portal that was basically on top of the or like, it seems like it's the well, but the portal's gone now. Now it's just water. And the first room you came into has a large obelisk made of some kind of metal because I think Dargo failed to give you guys more information than that. It looks coppery, maybe like a dull gold, could be bronze. You're not sure. Maybe it's none of those. And there's 4 pillars in the corner of the rooms that seem like they're very similar to the ones that were holding the orbs in the first room, but this one does not have any orbs.
I wonder if we'll have to find orbs.
I wonder.
Oh, can someone check, or did someone check audio on Twitch?
Nope.
I can't.
Give me a
I
minute.
can't either. I can barely run this.
Yeah, Zio said you check.
Excellent.
Hearts. Does that mean I have to get out of this well in my beautiful puddle of water?
I think so.
Is the
This is a cruel world.
is the faint glimmer there important, or is that just on the map?
No, that's just the map.
It's not a fairy.
It is not a fairy.
Thank you for the resub show. 17 freaking months, goddamn.
Damn, son.
Speaking of the map, this map is by Airy, or Airy makes maps.
How do you spell
Because
that, my friend?
She makes maps. ERI. I'm looking up what her Patreon is right now. Yeah, Airy makes maps. All together.
Right, yeah. Well, go check out Airy Makes Maps.
The only person who made anything resembling an air temple while I was looking for it.
Aside from, like, Gabriel Picard.
I have some things from Gabriel Picard, but that required me actually making the setup, and I'm too lazy for that.
That's fair.
Show and Talani, why don't you guys talk a bit just so Zio can figure out volumes?
Talk. I am talking because I'm awesome.
I'm so excited to go further in the temple and almost die horribly.
Amazing. Thanks, guys.
As long as you don't actually die horribly, it'll be fine.
Right?
Okay.
Otherwise, it won't.
Garm, I would say if you can up Haru just slightly because DM should have a bit more volume. Everything else sounded fine. I can't exactly check myself because but yeah, everything else sounded fine. Also, thank you, Show, for the 1,000 bit.
Goddamn.
Nice.
Air horns.
I hate to figure out how to turn down the volume of that. Holy shit.
I was gonna say that scared the crap out of.
I lowered it when I was prepping those things the other day.
Yeah, because I complained at how loud they were.
Yep. They're at
So
like
that's-
20 or 30% of the like.
Anyway.
That's
100%
already
volume.
lowered, girl.
Anyway,
Wow.
we'll figure it out later. Alright, so what are we murdering? Who are we seducing?
No seducing.
You know, there's been a criminally small amount of seducing this campaign.
Well, I mean, we really
I think
have
it might have been
I think it was mostly Zed.
2, and it was
Ooh, Talani, you're cutting out.
show.
Uh-oh.
You're cutting out real bad.
Oh dear.
We heard like 3 words.
Oh.
Oof.
I think all I heard was ball there.
Nope. Nope. I said yes, and so are y'all.
Ah.
Hey, we got that.
Okay.
Yay.
Yay!
Must have been a hiccup.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say, I think the most seducing was done by Zed.
Which is
And by
hilarious.
accident.
I mean,
Kinda?
It was
I mean,
unplanned.
Yeah.
Listen, you get into a street fight with the a wonderful woman, and you just have to take her out for a drink.
blush.
And then you have to be attracted to her.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for the 100
Anyways.
bits. Al, my
Yeah, I
eardrums.
mean that's just required for a good fight.
Mhm.
Thank you for the 100 bits, show. Ow, my eardrums.
Welcome.
Oh.
If you want to give...
Joe just wants to make a further and further lead.
Apparently. If you want to give Garn further hearing damage, please donate bits or subscribe to our channel. Anyway, so we are...
Bonus if you put
Alright,
something in text
so-
and warn him first.
There's an obelisk What's up with the obelisk?
Yeah.
The obelisk is plain besides the fact that it has like a Triforce symbol engraved on the north side.
North being up.
Yes.
On the upside, got it. Oh. Hi, Mavar. You're no longer face first in the well.
I know.
You know, you could bring some of it with you.
Oh, I am.
So, does the obelisk have any writing on it or anything?
Nope. It is a plain obelisk with a Triforce symbol engraved on it.
Right. Which side is the Triforce symbol on?
The one facing the north,
Okay.
Oh god, that's a disgusting color.
at about Hylian eye
Excuse?
level.
Okay, so at like hip level for me. Gotcha.
Yeah.
It's not like the
I
royal
mean-
crest, it's just the Triforce.
It's just the Triforce.
Okay. Sorry, Pi, you were gonna say something?
Was I?
You started a sentence with "I mean," then I kind of kept talking. But if not,
I don't
we
know.
can continue, and I can go beat something with a hammer. And... God damn it!
Sorry, I just wanted to get myself to 1111.
Yeah, alright.
Yelf.
I mean, Kurt did lower the volume.
Fucking apparently. We'll worry about that later. Thank you for the bits.
You're welcome.
You know what we're gonna worry about now?
So is the
Hey, what?
Alright, I'm just gonna switch us to
Lonnie.
US West
Yeah.
real quick here.
Yeah,
Mhm.
please.
stairway?
Welcome to US
So we're
West,
going up.
home of Stairway.
Oh.
Sorry, Talani, you were cutting out a lot, so we switched.
Well, I didn't get any of that, but I assume that means that you guys didn't hear it
Mm.
either.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear us now?
Okay. I was asking if the stairway
Oh god.
Oh, God. Damn it.
That's not great. Are you getting spikes on your side, Talani?
Oh.
Or maybe type out if you're asking, just in case Talani can't hear you.
Continuously cannot hear.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't suppose there was anything magical about the Triforce on the obelisk.
It's a
Now that I think
Triforce on the
about it.
obelisk.
But yeah, thank you.
In case. What is this?
A thing.
You walk into this room. There are 4 pillars surrounding what looks like a podium,
Okay.
like the thing where you'd put a statue on, made of the same material of the obelisk. And on each of the 4 cardinal sides, there is like a blank disc. And then on top, there is a sphere.
Hmm?
Or an orb, if you would.
Orb?
Oh.
Orb.
I thought you said sphere, not sphere.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a sphere.
Oh.
Wrong Nintendo franchise.
Oh, Karu.
Kanto is on the other side of the continent, actually.
It's not Kanto.
It's not Kanto, it's
Oh,
Cohen.
fuck off.
Oomph. What? Donate more bits?
No. I mean, go for it, but...
This is what they mean by kill them with kindness. Let's see.
I mean, I thought you knew.
I'm Canadian, I get free healthcare, whatever.
If it makes you feel any better, Twitch is saying, nah, go fuck yourself, because it's been fetching bits for the past, 30 seconds.
So, sir, what brings you to the ER today? I got so many bits on Twitch, my ears are bleeding!
Should we try the magic thingy again on the columns with the discs?
I mean, sure.
Because, like, is this a clear orb?
It
Or
is
does
it is a clear orb, yes. It is a
That's-
translucent.
Orb.
It's not magic infused yet.
Oh my god, do we have to focus all our combined powers on it?
Yeah.
I would like to focus my 1/5 of all of our combined powers on it. Thank you for the 58 bits, Dalphy Devacaris.
Really, show?
Wow.
Really?
It's so often that I see 69 show up on her bit meter.
Nice.
Anyways,
Yeah,
so
that's fair.
you're summoning your produce flame on the orb?
I guess.
Is that what you wanted to do, or did you want to go and touch it like you had to do in the other room?
I'm gonna touch it. Look, man, she asked if I want to touch an orb, I gotta touch the orb, you know?
Mm-hmm. Okay. You move forward. You put your big hand on the orb. Nothing happens.
Maybe we...
I'd like to put my big fin on the ball.
Nothing happens.
Maybe we have to put all our hands on it.
Okay, I put
I'd
my other
poke it.
fin on.
Yeah, I suppose I poke.
It's like that fucking...
This isn't gonna do anything. I'm just pointing out.
Probably not.
We never know until we try.
Brava!
We met a talking
Brava.
tree like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Also,
That's-
Talani said BRB a few minutes ago.
Oh.
If we
Okay.
all bugged Brava, I think she would
Yeah.
at least poke
I
it.
think she's beating the router with a, like, baseball bat or something.
Oh.
I mean,
Okay.
that's, yeah.
Yeah.
That's how you get it to
Yep.
work. It's either that
So is
or
that-
you just
I
disconnect.
threatened it with
the
a trash sheet.
This is gonna be like...
So is that how we get the orb to work? We just slap it a
I
bunch?
think so. Just...
I can do
I'm
that.
not...
Is it working so far?
It is not
Fine.
working so far.
Oh,
Not even with Talani.
Maybe we have. Well,
No, we
not
need
Talani.
Rava, yeah. Like,
Yeah, we need
Yeah,
Bravo.
that's-
I like Talani, but Talani putting your hand on this
Right.
orb is not gonna help us. Welcome back, Talani.
I put my hand on the orb because that seems like the right thing to do.
Maybe we have.
Nothing
Oh,
happens.
I think we might want to keep looking.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Just imagining this, like that fucking picture of Donald Trump and all the Saudis with their hands on the fucking mysterious glowing orb.
Sucks that nobody can identify this thing and see how it works.
God, I hate Identify.
I love
As a
Identify.
DM, I fucking hate Identify. As a DM,
Look, mister, I didn't account for one of my players has locate animal or plants.
as a DM, I hate most D&D magic.
That's because you don't
But,
play mages and don't understand them.
Yeah, don't get too close, guys, maybe.
I do not believe in
Oh.
mages, nor do I fully understand them.
Oh.
You come across an opening and what looks to be like a crack that just continues south and north with like a lack of floor and what looks like sky, starry sky,
Below
was
us?
gonna-
infinity going down.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure we left Sky back at the village.
It's true.
That is so cool. I'm gonna try
So-
flying forward.
Also, you hear the sound of wind blowing, howling to the south.
I'd like to lean over the ledge and then look at Zed and go, "Hey Zed,
Yeah.
isn't that normally above us, not below?"
Yeah, it kind of is.
Guys.
Thank you for the
I
one
see
bit,
something.
Delphi Devacaris.
Well, Tika, drag me out there. I can't see.
Tika just grabs Mavar's arm and pulls him out. Like, over here. Look. And Tika just points towards
Orb!
Thanks, guys. Yes, to the south
Wait, is
you
that
see
a rift, a river?
it is a hole in space, in
Okay.
the fabric of space and time. It is the
Oh.
void. No, it is. You basically look forward and it looks like you're on solid ground, and then there's solid ground on the other side, and then there's air, stars, sky below you, night sky.
Wait, wasn't it day when we left?
It was, yes.
Oh shit, we're on the other side of Legend of Zelda Earth. We're in the Mushroom Kingdom.
Bold of you to assume that it's round.
Shit.
It could be a cube. We could still be on the other side.
It's true. It could be flat, and you could be on the other side too.
I think it's flat in 3 triangles.
With a hole in the middle.
Yeah, exactly. Like one triangle is.
Shit, we found the middle!
We did it. Oh god, we found the middle.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
Tika, you hear the wind in the air blowing down that corridor.
Is it, wait, coming from that corridor or going to it? Like, is it going south to north or north to south?
As Tika flies just a bit closer, you feel it coming from actually now I need you to just roll me a strength saving throw.
Yeah.
That soon, huh?
Hmm.
12.
Okay. Well, that's a failure.
Mm-hmm.
So you were flying forward kind of carefully because you can hear the wind. It's just hard to see wind because it doesn't really have a color. And then you suddenly get caught in a gust that sends you slamming into this wall.
Squawk.
Hmm.
And you take
Ooh.
11 bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
Ow. So, it's windy, guys.
Okay. Hey, Karu.
Yes.
I'd like to step forward, and I'd like to just take like a pebble from my pocket and drop it. See if it actually falls, or if it's just like somebody's embarrassing joke.
You're dropping it like directly in front of you?
I'm dropping it
Off the
through
ledge.
the crack to see if it falls through the crack.
Okay. Sure. You toss the pebble and you see it fall. Fall. Fall.
Okay.
Fall.
That's all I wanted to know, and I'm just gonna scoot back because nope.
Karu,
Yes.
was it a gust
So
or
it's-
is this wind still going?
It was a gust. As you slam into the wall, you feel it like stop for a moment for like a period of time, and then you hear and you start realizing that there's a certain rhythm to the gusts, but they're pretty close together. Like you don't even get to count to like 5 before you hear the wind blow again. But the second time it blows, it doesn't smash your it doesn't make you it doesn't push you back into the wall again.
Which way does it go?
It doesn't affect you where you're at right now.
Oh no. Is it gonna push me? Because I'm now without Atika.
Nope, it doesn't seem to affect you where you are.
Huh.
I think I can solve this problem with high-speed rolling.
Garm, there's no
Everything
floor.
is nothing.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna jump it.
No.
Oh, to the other side, you
Uh-huh.
mean? Because
Tika!
Garm, we're looking down this way.
Oh yeah, okay. Oh jeez.
Yeah.
Oh Din. That's not a problem I can solve with high-speed rolling.
No.
Wait, no, I've played Marble Madness's demo on the Xbox 360. Oh, I got so good at that.
No.
I was really good at it, Zio. I could skip power
No,
ups.
Garm.
That's tech, baby.
What do you do after you grab the orb?
Or...
You fall.
You pray.
You
Okay,
open the mini-map real quick, and then hope for a waypoint.
Karu,
Yes.
is it if Tika just stays against the wall for a little while, can she start recognizing the pattern of the wind? Like,
There is no
is it
pattern.
consistent?
Sometimes it takes 5 seconds, 5 or 6 seconds for it to blow you against the wall. Sometimes it takes like more.
Hey, Tika,
Yeah.
what if you push yourself with your own wind?
I can try that, I think. Let me just double check to see what it can do.
Are you two like looking at this and trying to figure out what's going on?
Yes.
Well, I can't really move myself unless I'm like doggy paddling.
It's true.
So,
Give me perception checks while you're at it.
I just want to say, as a Zora, I feel like you might have some more efficient way of propelling yourself through a fluid than doggy paddling.
yeah, if I were in a fluid.
You are in a fluid. Air is a fluid.
Garm, air is not a fluid.
Yes, it is. It's not a fucking liquid.
It is actually a fluid.
Mm-hmm.
That's right, bitches. I took a chemistry class once. Didn't pass, but I took it.
That would have been physics.
Son of a bitch.
Love it.
You're welcome.
There's wind. It's kind of dark. You're distracted by the floating green orb at the bottom, or well,
Yeah.
to the south.
Karu,
Yes.
Tika is going to ready herself, like be ready to push off against this wall. She's going to wait until the wind goes, and then the moment it stops, she's going to try and fly as fast as she can. This is probably going to be dumb as fuck, but I'm going to try. And I'm also going to try and use my wind to keep pushing me forward. Basically, you have wind, so do I, motherfucker.
Okay. How far can you push yourself with that?
Extra 5 feet. That's all I
5
can
feet.
do.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's a cantrip.
Right. So you're pushing yourself with that the moment the wind dies down.
Yeah. And flying as fast as I can to see how close I can get. This could be really, really bad.
Okay.
It could be
All right.
really, really great.
So you
I have
time
60
it.
feet of fly speed at least.
It's true. You time it, but like, yeah, this is.
That's my fly
Okay.
speed.
Yeah, it's true. All right, so
Plus
60
5.
feet of +5, right? Because of the.
Problem is, it's
Oh.
they're intense, Karu, actually.
Oh, let me fix that.
Okay, because I was gonna say that doesn't seem like 60 feet.
Yeah. Bitch fight the actual temple.
How's that?
Much better.
Oh.
Oh, look, 65 feet.
See, this looks less stupid now.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna pop out into the void to see what the fuck you guys are.
Oh,
boy.
for the stream, basically.
Yeah.
That's
you
fair
chill
enough.
out with me.
Just Darko just like walks over the edge like, hey Mavar, what's up? I'm going back now. Just for the stream, bye.
All right, so you move forward with your ability. You get about this far, and I need you to make a strength saving throw.
14.
Cool. The wind blows from from this side to that side. So it tries to push you against this wall again.
Mhm.
But you manage to fly against it, and while it does push you towards the ledge, you manage to stop yourself from taking damage.
Okay, I can do this. I can do this. I just have to keep going.
Dungeon Master, I have a question.
Yes.
Is the
Yes.
orb like affixed to anything?
No, it's just floating.
Okay, because I have a horrific backup plan for if Tika fails. Thank you for the
We're gonna
100
keep doing
bits.
that all night. our new
Delphi
show.
Vicaris.
Probably. Yes, particularly if he keeps butchering my name.
Wait, how is it pronounced?
Dalfid Vicaris.
Give me another perception check for Movar.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
20.
All right, let me double check something. All right. Why am I moving you? No, stop that, you stupid mouse.
Yeah.
All right. You are looking, and this time you're actually looking at the right side, and you notice that there's like a little thing here on the wall
Button.
that seems to, like, you find the hole where the wind is blowing.
Oh. Hang on a second. I have to post this so I can read it. Using your bonus action. All right. So if that's my bonus action, I want to use my action. Not that button. I mean, I guess it works.
Mhm.
I want to take my beautiful puddle and shove it in the hole.
Plug it.
Are you gonna freeze it?
Ooh. Hey. Zed.
Yeah.
Actually, you can freeze it.
Oh shit, I can freeze it.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was
but it
reading
would
it.
take
Then
an
take
action.
another action though.
Yeah.
Mm.
So, unfortunately for you, I rolled a 1, which means that one's activating and spraying water against the opposite wall.
Tika.
I was-
Hole in the wall.
Tika just turns to look back in the bar and is like,
And
Oh, no.
Tika, the wind this time is
Oh,
so
no.
strong that it actually makes wait, sorry, you have to give me a strength saving
I
throw
was
first.
gonna say.
Tika's still up against the wall.
Yes, I know.
Wait, so I have to give her strength save?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, at least you can fight it.
I'm just surprised because Tika was basically staying against the wall.
That's
Two.
a fail.
That's
Okay.
a fail.
You hear Mavar call you from behind, and you're like, turn around just as the wind hits you, and your head slams into the wall
Oh no!
for 6 damage.
Thank you for the 100 bits. Delta Alpha Lima Papa Hotel Yankee Delta Victor Oscar Charlie Alpha Romeo Echo Sierra.
I'm gonna do this all night to make him continue to think of different ways to pronounce my name.
I actually spat out my drink on that. Thank
Yes!
you.
We did it!
Success! High five, Garm.
Midgardia's over, let's go home.
Yep, I think we've done what we came here for.
Does Dargo get a DM inspiration for that?
I don't think so.
Since
No.
it's such a rare occurrence?
Yeah,
Zio,
seriously,
I
Garm.
think I am an inspiration.
That's why I was specifying Dargo.
That's fair.
Yeah, seriously.
Ow. Okay. Ow. Okay, I'm gonna try that again. Tika's gonna brace herself. Wait until she has heard the next gust and go immediately after again.
All right, a gust just went and still hurt you. You're waiting until after the next gust to go?
Mhm.
No, fuck it, she's immediately going.
Squawk.
Okay.
She's going, and she's using her wind too to speed herself up more. Fuck this shit.
All right. So you get as far as. Oh my god. All right.
She
So
got-
you get there when the wind hits you.
Oh no!
Oh no.
What?
Give me a dexterity save to grab the orb.
Thank you for the nice bits, Pie.
Oh, you're not gonna try and pronounce mine?
Thank you for the nice bits, Relitic.
16.
All right, so you get to the orb and you feel the wind starting to. Oh wait, strength save for the wind.
That's another crit fail.
I literally cannot drink tonight, or else I'm gonna just spray everything on my desk with water.
Like that little hole in the wall.
All right, so the wind grabs you and sends you flying, but you do manage to grab the orb while you're at it.
Woo!
Thank you for the 100 bits, Dale Fidevok Ares. Hey guys, maybe we should try to do something else.
Yeah, I'm getting kind of bored.
You do take 10 damage as you hit the wall, though.
Oh, jeez.
Oh god.
Oof.
Maybe, Zed, you should stick your head out and heal Tika.
My heels are touch.
Well,
Do not
I
let her.
can't stick my head out that far. Tika, come here.
I could throw you
we're
at
not Steven Universe.
No.
Tika's just gonna keep holding on to the orb and fuck it, let's try and get back as quick as possible.
Okay.
Maybe
start-
if I have it, the wind won't happen anymore. I don't
it
know.
will.
I'd like to get ready to catch the orb if it falls.
Oh, I never said my terrible plan for the orb, did I?
No.
What was it?
Y'all ever play pool?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh no.
I have throwing
No.
hammers.
Oh no!
No.
You break the orb.
Yeah, no, don't do that.
We could put some cloth on them.
Break the orb, and the whole temple goes boom.
Besides, again, you hit the orb with the thing.
The whole temple goes
You're,
boom.
you're
Womb?
Boom?
You know,
Boom.
it falls.
boom. All right. You pick up the orb. You pick yourself up off of the wall, and you wait, and you suddenly realize that you're not hearing the wind anymore.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna fucking fly back towards Mavar as quick as I can with the orb.
All right. You make it back, no problem.
Mavar! I have it.
I see.
Also, ow. Also,
Get
I
over
had
here.
my head.
Get over by Zed. He can only touch you.
Come here.
Ow. Tika just
Come here.
lands. It's like,
I give smacker.
don't smack her, please.
Oh my god, that's weak as
No, you smacked her because you did damage, which is why I only healed another one.
Why did you hit me? Everything already hurt.
Yeah.
Zed!
How about you don't? I can't fix you when you're all the way over there and I'm all the way over here. And
yeah,
I don't
and
have
you
wings.
guys can't fly. So how else
Yeah.
were we supposed to get it?
As you say that, you look back and Mavar is going, and like doing doggy paddle motions in the air with the
I
orb.
would like to offer Mavar the head of my hammer and like pull him back.
How strongly does Dargo pull?
Significantly. Also,
Mavar weighs basically nothing right now.
Splat.
let us not think of combat applications of this.
Oh.
It's too late.
Throw
Hang on, I gotta write this
Zora.
down.
Throw the
Possible.
Zora.
Yeah, no, we just get
Combat.
Mavar
Hey-
to cling
hey,
to the top of
Pi.
the hammer, and I do my whirlwind attack, and
Fastball special.
yup.
So, what you're saying is we need a spare shield so that Mavar can have the shield and go squish into something.
Or Stone to Flash.
I
one
will
of the two.
just indicate that if you apply a force to one thing, it will apply equal force back at you.
You're choosing to apply real physics at this point, huh?
Karu.
You are challenging me to find a battle application for this
Oh,
with real
bravo,
physics.
Karu. You poor, ignorant child.
The core of this, Carter, is that Dargo's mass is significantly higher than that of Mavar.
Right.
No, I think what she's saying is you're gonna injure me by using me as a
Oh,
weapon.
that's what I got. No.
Yeah.
No. Oh,
If Mavar impacts something, Mavar will take equal damage to the damage he does to whatever he hits.
Right.
So what you're telling me is it's still worth it.
that's the point of casting Stone to Flash first.
I also have shield.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Easy. Nailed it.
Ooh. No, clearly, just as you spin me around, I'll use inflict wounds instead.
Amazing.
Slamming you into something is going to do damage, regardless
Yeah.
of what you use to inflict
Yes,
wounds.
it's going to inflict wounds upon Karu.
Yeah, it'll inflict more wounds then.
Yeah, and I'll just use Hylia's Blessing to make it hurt Mafar less.
Anyways, moving on. So why don't we try going the other way first? Because you guys kind of can't get across that safely. And then we can come back here if we need to. But at least we know there's at least one or possibly more.
So, does that maybe fit in this thing over here?
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's got a disc rather than an
Or
orb.
I was actually gonna say the corners by the obelisk.
Oh, that's a good point.
I think
I'd
we have to
rather-
figure out how to turn this one on.
I think maybe we should keep them until we get all of them, just in case, because we don't know what else is in here, and you know.
But I think we should put them back to the entrance. Because what if something happens to you when you drop the orb?
Hey,
put it
remember
in
the
my
last?
bag!
Remember the last time that we put orbs in something?
Yeah,
I'm
someone
pretty
took
sure-
them.
Yeah. So,
Wait, what?
yeah,
In the
I'm pretty
spirit
s-
temple,
Yep.
when we got the orbs, we left a couple in the area while we went to explore and find more. We came back and some motherfucker had stolen the ones we had.
huh?
And
don't
that's also
remember this
when
at all.
Tika disappeared.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
one.
the only reason that I remember that.
That was the spirit
Yeah.
temple?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I guess so.
All right.
Yeah, that's
I
why
have
Tika
no
was in-
concept of time. Okay.
Hey,
Is this a door?
There is a large double door there that
Oh.
is
I thought that was a wall.
sealed.
so large double door. Does it look like it opens inward or outward?
It opens towards you, but it does have a keyhole that seems to require.
Oh.
Require a key.
A key.
So, Haru, since we've got to do this anyway, how big is the orb versus the place where the discs are? Just curious.
The discs are about half a foot in diameter and
Okay.
affixed to the side.
Mhm.
They're flat,
Yeah, I know.
and you look at them more closely and realize they have an engraving on them.
Of
Oh.
The one you're looking at has what looks like a bird.
Tika,
I'm not leaving an orb here.
we have the orb. I mean to come over here and touch this place where the disc is.
Because it has a burb.
And what does this one have? Does it have a fish?
Yes,
Do I recognize it? The
Yeah.
symbol?
it's the same symbol that the original orb that you got your powers from had.
I'm gonna poke this. Actually, no. Can I make a gust of wind towards it? See what happens? Because it's the same symbol as what was from
Mhm.
my wind.
You make a gust of wind and nothing happens.
Poke it.
The one to the south where Mavar and Zed are at has a salamander.
Ooh, Dargo, over here.
Dargo, the one in front of you or where you were at, has a camel.
So then
I
that one's
can't
Rava.
guess worth shit.
And the one at the north has an elephant.
I'm sorry?
An elephant.
An elephant.
Mm-hmm.
Right, the Divine Beast of Alruta. That's the only one whose name I
So-
remember.
And is that orb on the top just blank,
Yep.
or does it have an engraving
Yep.
on it?
Nope, it's just a clear orb. It looks like the one that Tika has, but Tika's glows with a green light. And that's why Tika's giving off a light now. I just transferred the glow of the orb to her.
Glad you told us that, because I wouldn't have noticed.
Neither would I.
I don't think.
A lot of you have like dark vision times a lot, and I think one of
What?
you. Oh yeah, the other one is Mavar has a light spell of some kind on.
Hey, so then down by the obelisk, what are the things in the corners?
Pillars, standees of some kind that have like surface on the top that could hold
An orb.
an orb.
Okay. I really hope that we don't have to cross over there, because that's gonna suck. But I'm pretty
I
sure
mean-
we got to.
We'll be fine. It's Wait. Yeah. All right. So if I take, I'm just casting this so I can read. 5 feet in any direction. 5 foot cube. In an hour. Let's see here. You can have no more of 2 of the non-instantaneous effects active. So I think the problem is going to get Dargo across.
Yeah.
Because if it were just Zed, Tika and I could like put a rope up.
Hey, where did Rob? Oh, Rob's back there.
Yeah. But I have an idea.
Uh-oh.
It's not as terrible as it could be.
A slip and slide.
Kind of. So basically take water from my glorious puddle at the entrance and bring it over here. Either 1 or 2, I guess. Because I can't tell if it's 10 or 15 feet across.
It's 10 at the shortest.
Okay.
So yeah, here it's.
So can you put the text for Cryonis out?
Sure. Cryonis does a pillar.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
can't
from-
be
It's
horizontal.
yeah, and it's from self. I have to touch it.
It says with the longest side perpendicular to the plane of water.
Mhm.
So, could I do it as somebody was, I don't know, pouring it or shaping it in such a way that the plane of water was Oh.
I have another possibly bad idea. What if instead of trying to make a pillar across this area, you made a ramp?
Why?
Then
Argo can go
Dargo-
really, really fast. It's not that far of a distance. I mean, it's a possibly really awful idea as well. I'm pointing out that,
Does this seem like a really good idea or a really bad idea, Karu?
How would you make the ramp with the ice?
Yeah,
Just shaping the ice and freezing it?
Mhm.
because
I
it'd be
mean-
easier to make a sturdy ramp that's pretty short rather than a 10-foot long.
mm-hmm.
Slippery. Well, I mean, either would work. How are you getting Talani across? Talani. Rava.
I mean, Rava could just pole jump.
I was gonna say we could use a rope for
Yeah.
Zed and Rava.
Yeah, for the
Between-
normal people.
Like once Dargo is across, he could hold one end of the rope and I could hold another end of a rope.
Mm-hmm.
And then Tika
mean-
could help the other 2 cross.
That would work.
Dargo, what do you want to do?
I think the pillar going straight across might be the better idea. I'm not sure how tall these ceilings are. And I'm worried I'd break through coming down on the other side. Into the void.
Oh,
Oh.
like when you land.
Uh-huh. Kind of heavy.
So
All right. So I'm going to tread very lightly and go get some water and bring it back.
yeah.
Now very self-conscious of, am I going to break the floor and go into the void?
No way.
All right, so you bring back the puddle. You had taken a bit out of the puddle, but that was just like a small sphere of water earlier, right?
It took like 2 water skins or something.
Okay.
But yeah, basically.
So the amount that's left in the puddle would be approximately, let's say 3 by 3 by 3.
Might be a cool water. I'll replace you.
So you bring back your 1.5 foot radius of sphere of water.
Yeah. Bloop.
And what are you doing with it?
Holding it into a nice position on the side so that it will make a nice pillar going
Across.
like this.
Okay. And then you just cryonis to make a
Uh-huh. If it looks
10
like
foot
it's
long.
Yep. Mhm.
Yeah, because it says it floats in midair whenever it is formed, even if water beneath it has moved or been removed.
Yeah. So you basically make bloop a ice bridge.
Yep.
Right.
Uh-huh. And there are grooves so that we can climb or, tread across it.
Or if you're nervous, crawl across it. Yes.
Yeah, it's not slippery ice.
Mm-hmm. I
I
would
think
like to
maybe
take my...
Dargo should go first.
But if it breaks, won't have any water for the rest of us to get across.
If it breaks, I think you have bigger problems.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and
But I
Dargo
mean,
still won't be across.
I mean, if it breaks when Dargo goes across, then we won't get across. And Dargo
We
will be
can get
in the
you
void.
across.
Yeah, that was never the problem.
I would like to cross the ice bridge very carefully.
Yeah, just like attach a rope on the other end to the person. If they fall, they have something to,
If you attach that rope to Dargo, he's just going to tear this whole thing down into the void.
Not to the bridge, to rocks on the
Yes.
other side. But in fairness, Dargo's too heavy for that to work.
That's true.
So
Alright, so
Tika, get back here.
dexterity save at disadvantage, her?
No?
No, it's a 5-foot crossing, so you're fine. You can get across.
That's 10 feet.
It's 5 foot wide.
Oh yeah,
It's
Is
5
what she's
foot
saying.
wide,
I guess.
10 foot. So like it's
And nothing's
literally
chasing
just
you.
yeah, it's literally just walking across carefully. You do not have to roll for that.
Cool.
Because of the fact that the spell itself says that it's basically not slippery, there is no danger of sliding off or anything.
Hype.
Woohoo!
Then I shall follow.
Yeah, you've got it. Is it concentration? No, it isn't.
No.
All right, cool.
No.
So you've got 10 minutes of ice bridge.
So it looks like there's some kind of void island up there.
Hey, Mavar.
What up?
After Rava gets across, why don't you use shape water to refreeze the bridge as it's starting to melt? Because your freeze lasts an hour.
That's true.
Unfortunately, cryonis is magic, not ice.
Wait, so what happened to the water then if it's magic, not water?
Your water's still there.
Oh, I want it back then.
Yeah, seriously.
Unless you let it drop, your water is
Oh, no.
still... Yeah, no. Cryonis basically forms a magical ice block on top of water. It does not
So what
actually
you're telling me is he made Cryonis, and I can reshape it into a teddy bear and bring it with me.
Yes.
All right. It's good to know.
Do so.
Right, so you guys all make it across, and you have 10 minutes before the Cryonis Bridge shatters.
Oh, it's okay. We have the water. We can just do it on the way back.
For
too.
now, if we get in a fight, Mavar might lose
I-
it. So let's keep moving.
Here, well, I have a couple water skins here, and some
I
potion
fill up
bottles.
lots of water. Oh, you don't want to know what my inventory looks like.
Then why did you?
Mavar collects water.
No,
I know.
Mavar collects water bottles. So when I was redoing my sheet, I was looking through my inventory, and I have 8 bottles or
Nice.
water skins. I've got 3 that are usually just water, 2 with postals, medicine and magic, a fairy tonic, 1 that has rock salt, and 2 that has pebblet and talus remains. Oh, and another 3 water skins that aren't bottles.
A fish has to carry a lot of water.
I feel so attacked, Garm. I mean, that is also me when I play games, so.
Yep. Right, so you come into this little room and notice that there is a pillar holding a sphere. Has a slight blue tint to it, but this one's not glowing.
Well, why not?
Poke it with water. If it's blue, maybe.
I make my water seal hug it.
So you basically touch it with water.
I boop it with the snoot.
You boop it with the snoot. As you boop it with the water, where you boop it, it kind of lights up slightly.
All right. My teddy bear of a seal opens its mouth freakishly wide and swallows the orb.
All right, you coat the sphere in water.
Garma's like, what the fuck?
And it suddenly starts raining in this whole area. Like, you guys are suddenly drenched with a downpour, and I need all of you to roll initiative as you hear it.
Oh god.
Oh no, children.
Accurate.
God, yes. I'm so proud of my water seal and eating the orb. And I'm very confused why rain would be bad. Rain is
true.
good.
You're like, oh my gosh, this is so refreshing.
I like this place.
So what shows up in
Nothing,
this
JK.
tiny room?
You don't see anything. Who was it that had the highest passive perception? Mavar?
Probably me.
Mavar.
Okay,
It is
More
16.
than me.
16. Okay. So, Mavar, you're looking around and you're like, wow, this rain is awesome. And then you hear these slight doop, doop steps as if someone's stepping on, or like water droplets.
As a player, I know what this is.
Yeah, same here.
I didn't until just now because I'm a fucking idiot.
And then Talani.
Yeah.
Rava.
Fucking
Oh.
why am I
Oh.
Oh god, they got better than a 21 on initiative?
apparently, yes.
Okay.
Actually a 22.
I mean, no.
Ow.
Rava still goes first.
no, they go first.
22 per set.
20 yeah, they rolled a 22. So you take 5 cold
Okay,
damage as a ball of frost comes hurling from the north and hits you. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, well that's less ideal. Um,
Okay, you're fine. You're like, ow, that hurt. Oh, also you because it's sneak attack. These guys have sneak attack.
What?
That's an extra 12 damage.
Oh.
Ow!
Is now a good time?
Oh god.
Is now a good time to mention that I think we were doing sneak attack wrong in Mad Mage forever?
What do you mean?
You only get it once per
Yes.
turn.
No,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then
we
once your
do.
turn is over, you do it.
Okay, I thought.
It's not
Yeah,
once
but
per
I
It's
thought-
not once per round. It's once per turn.
Yeah, I thought Elrin had been
Yep.
getting it from both attacks.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
Okay.
No.
The double
only
attack
time she-
is
Go ahead.
The
The
only
only-
time she, sorry.
go for it.
You're Elrune.
The only time she gets it a second time, Garm, is when she uses it for her reaction, because that is technically a different turn. Because it specifies turn, not round. On her turn, she can only use it once. But if she misses with her first attack, she can still use it on her second attack she hits.
Okay, might be. Then I have nothing to clarify, and we are equally doomed.
All right, Rava, your turn. You can now see
well,
the thing to the north.
well, I'm not actually going to get close enough to engage, so instead I'm going to send a nice spark shower their way. Get some lightning up in there. Oh, there's not Sleek Strike, sorry. So DC 15 deck save.
Okay. They failed.
All right. 9
Damn.
lightning damage. I'm just gonna move back and dodge. I don't want this. Thank you.
There's a torrential downpour right now. You see that lightning strike them, and they scream in pain and collapse to the ground.
Oh.
Poor Mavar. Mavar probably. How did Mavar like that lightning and rain?
I mean, thunderstorms happen, but
Karu, did you say it fell prone, or is it just down
Yes.
by the ground?
It fell prone.
Mhm.
Okay, here's the question then. I have an ability that basically, if I am within melee with someone, I do not get disadvantage when I use a ranged attack. If I go up to him when he's prone, does that negate the fact it would be disadvantage when he's prone, since I am literally right there aiming a fucking arrow at him?
I guess it would be a straight roll.
Okay, awesome. I wanted to ask before I went forward, but it's like I'm not going to shoot from range if he's prone.
I mean, you could.
you have enough shots.
um,
I
That's
think
enough,
that's
honey.
what you call overkill.
no, it's just enough kill.
16 damage.
You look down at this whiz robe that is on the floor, and you're like, "No, thank you," and shoot it in the face, and it perishes.
Rod.
Hey guys, it's dead. I think we're okay now. And that ends Tika's turn. I'm not sure if we're out of combat or not.
Oh.
No, you're not out of combat.
I kind of figured, but Tika doesn't see any other enemies, so she's not going to use her second attack.
All right. You're done.
Yep.
All
I
right.
didn't like that ping. Why did it go over there?
Because
Can I? Yeah, I can see that. All right. Dargo, what's your passive perception?
Not a lot.
Okay.
Give me 1 sec. I'll take 11.
Cool. Alrighty then. I'm guessing a 9 doesn't hit you.
Correct.
Cool.
Wow.
You hear a tee behind you and turn to see a glob of frost that clips the wall before getting at you. And you're right, he would have advantage.
What?
What?
He's hiding.
Frowny face.
Double frowny face.
Well, that was a 10.
Frown face.
And you see the ball of frost hit the wall instead of your face.
Neat.
And you look past that to see a floating in midair Wizrobe.
What? Oh, that's not cool.
What?
Very stealthy.
Tika is not at her computer, so I'm letting her get back to her computer.
What's
Otherwise-
attacking Tika?
Tika, what's your passive perception?
12.
Cool. Hmm. Oh, yeah. Yeah, never mind. All right, so Tika, you look around and you're like, okay, I killed it, it's fine. And then you see another one show up just as it thrusts its staff upwards. And suddenly there's bolts of lightning
What?
coming
Ah!
down at everyone
At everyone?
who has metal on their person.
I do.
I don't, but I still get to pretend I do.
Wait, are my spears? I mean, I think it has a wooden haft, so I don't think it would actually.
It
But
does have a metal tip, which would
It-
call the lightning to it.
Okay.
If
Do
Breath of the
my-
Wild is any indication.
Do my the tips of my arrows count? Because I think that's the only metal on Tika.
Hi, Mittens.
Oh,
No,
your
my
natural.
mouse just fell off my table.
Oh,
Oh.
that's why you're vulnerable to lightning damage, because your natural scales
I'm a fish!
as metal armor. That's messed up.
I told you I get to pretend like I do.
Cool. All right, so Tika, which bow did you have out, and does it have any metal?
My normal short bow, it's the Rito bow. So I don't know if it has metal. It's a Rito bow. I'm assuming it's wood. But I will leave that up to DM discretion.
Do the Ritos bow in Breath of the Wild attract lightning?
Nope.
That's what I
If you're
thought.
talking about the Great Eagle bow, then no.
Okay. All right, Tika's fine then. Everyone else takes 7 lightning damage.
How does vulnerability work? Is it double?
Double.
It's double.
Alrighty, great.
I only take half of that. You get fucked, nerds.
Wow.
So Rava doesn't look.
Yeah.
What? Hey, Karu.
Yes.
Oh, never mind. Rob already went. So it is. Is it actually me this time?
It is your turn, Zedrin.
Cool. Well, I know which one is the one who is more dangerous now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on. Let me see something real quick. Can I get there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can only get here. Which is whatever. And then I'm just going to power beam it.
Okay.
Because that is the only thing I can do right now. Hold on. 12.
Misses.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to glare at it.
It waves at you. See?
I shake my fist at it. Because I can't even use my secondary attack.
Dargo, your turn.
Alright, I would like to move over here and summon the ye old ball of flame. which I need to go pull from the thing. Boop. I can put that under myself by mistake. But yes, it appears in my space, and I can't move it till next turn, I believe. But alright, man. Thank you for the bits,
wait a
show.
second.
Welcome.
I thought you could call it like within 30 feet of yourself.
This is a different spell. It is not actually called.
It's not the
a
same time.
nope. It's a homebrew.
It's an nerf version of that. Yeah. So as far as I can tell, I can just do that, and I am now on fire. But that's
Cool.
okay. That's my turn.
Mavar, your turn.
Dislike.
Oh, you were actually getting that one.
It is in my best interest for it to die quickly.
That's correct. That's why I went over there.
All right, because I can't even dodge that shit, like, or do anything about it. I just take damage every time it attacks. So, what do I have that's ranged?
Ding dog, I think.
That's true.
Kind of. Is this a square or is that like a wall?
I think it would count as a square. Yeah,
All right.
it's not more than half.
And we're just gonna poke it from the wrong sheet. I will fix my spell points in a minute. All right, so this is the yellow one, correct?
Yes.
All right, you jerk.
I'm just gonna put a. There we go.
Ah,
The flying token kind of went directly on top of it.
that's fine. You
So
know,
it's floating 2 squares up, basically. 10 feet.
all right, this is the best I can do because I guess I'm gonna hit it on the head with the staff that the virus had. Nope, I'm not. It's a weird stick.
Nope. Yeah. You aim, but he's higher than you, and he just like jumps in the air with his
He's
legs
dead.
flailing to either side, and you completely whiff. You're dead. Go away. Rava, your turn.
Wow, that was weird.
All right, let's see. I'll go ahead and go for the one that's a bit closer. Oh no, it's got a void. I'm not getting that back. No, I'm not tossing the spear into the void.
I mean, you could always...
Oh, by the way, Rava, as you go to move, the rain has stopped.
Okay. Wait a minute. No, I have a spear of lightning.
You do.
I do.
Oh no.
Okay, so I believe I can get. Yeah, I can get a little bit closer than that. Boop. And then where's my spear?
Spear of lightning.
There it is.
Ooh.
All right.
Ooh.
Throw a crackling bolt of electricity.
Yeah, he does not like that at all. That hits.
All right. Let me turn off Sneak Strike. Okay. And 10 piercing damage.
Ooh.
Nice.
And I'd like to dodge again.
All right.
Are you gonna not call it back to your hand as a bonus action?
Okay,
It
is
doesn't
that?
do that. This
It-
is not the
It
actual
does get
javelin.
recalled. I don't remember how. Let me check how
Oh,
it.
because
recalled.
Karu, it says on the handout.
Okay, if it says on the handout is correct. Because I did switch it a bit from the regular javelin of lightning.
Can be sustained with bonus action. Let me see. I don't see. Okay. I don't see anything about calling it back, actually.
It says so on the handout itself. Under items, Javelin of Lightning, the very last thing.
Oh, I'm looking at Naboris's judgment. That'd be why.
Yeah. So the javelin has two things. One, you can throw it and recall it to your hand with a bonus action, or you can do the extra super
Zappy
special
zap.
attack.
I'd like to do the extra zappy zap.
Okay, that would be different though.
Yeah, that's dexterity saving throw for it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's leave it as that then, and just bonus action call it back.
Okay.
For now.
Yeah, so it has one attack that you can do once a day, and then you can just use it as a magical javelin the rest of the day. All right, Tika.
All right. This one's more dangerous to everyone but me, but especially Mavar.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go here, tell Zed to duck, and take 2 shots at this piece of shit.
You're
Right.
tall enough.
Yeah, but I'm still telling you to duck because it's easier to aim if your head isn't bumping into the bottom of the bow.
That hits.
And attack
Also hits.
18. And then let me something.
It is looking wounded and unhappy.
It goes before anyone else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna spend 3 stamina points to make 1 more attack.
Okay.
17.
17 hits.
11 piercing.
Oof.
Damn it.
Not enough, but it is looking very wounded.
And that's all I can do.
Okay. Blue Wizrobe is yeah. It's gonna thrust its staff up in the air and it's gonna start raining hail. I need everyone to give me a dexterity saving throw. Oh, at the start of each of your next 2 turns. Okay, cool. Awesome. I'll try not to forget that when it's your turn.
Won't that also hit Mr. Now Has a Turn?
Yeah.
It's true. He is in the hailstorm.
I will laugh if he fails.
Oh, so will I.
Oh, boo.
His dexterity saving throw is fine. So he takes no damage. He just dances around the falling hail and turns invisible.
What?
No fair. Come on.
Mavar, you hear all of you hear the bloop, bloop, bloop. Mavar, you also see the footsteps of like little magical steps leading away as it moves to the north.
I don't remember. Did it move out of any threatened square?
Yours.
This bitch.
Bonk it.
You'd have disadvantage because he's still hard to see, but
Don't care.
Come on, Mavar. Finish him.
Oh,
No.
that's a
yes,
shame.
swing at the air, but you know more or less where he is. He is to the north.
You coward, get back here.
Because Your perception is high enough. Zed,
Motherfucker. Zed's gonna be like, where'd he go?
you can give me a perception check if you want to try following the
I do.
magical footsteps.
Because I would have totally been watching. Can't say
Mhm.
how much.
Not
very
much.
Not much.
Well. All right. You know what? Then I'm gonna call my Wolfie. Does he go exactly after me, since it's already in initiative?
What does the spell say?
It didn't
Nothing.
say it. If I actually had the spell card.
Well, then you're supposed to put it on as a spell card.
It has its own turns, rolls its own initiative. Never mind. No, because he gets summoned next to me.
Yeah, but didn't the thing go north above the void?
Yeah, but we don't know. He could be above the island.
I guess that's true.
I mean, Mavar knows. They don't.
Well, yeah, but he rolled a perception and he doesn't know.
Yeah, I
Yep.
don't know. But, so I guess I'll have to pick up my token for him, and I will have to roll his initiative. Boop.
Also, give me your dexterity save.
Oh, yeah. This is going to go great. 12.
Cool. You take 7 piercing and 6 cold damage.
Yeah, I'm going to use my reaction to half that. So do I take the 7 or the 6?
It is 6.
Because fuck that noise. Wolfie. Oh.
Wait.
Hmm?
Oh no.
I did it. I already did it.
No, on a
Oh.
failed save, a creature is also paralyzed for a round.
Yeah,
What?
you're paralyzed.
Wait, he would have had to make that save at the start of his turn, wouldn't he?
Oh, God.
No.
Yeah,
woof,
shut
woof,
up.
woof.
You're not here.
Yeah, so you lose a turn as you are frozen solid. You are a statue made of ice. Dargo, give me a dexterity
That's
save.
not ideal.
Okay.
I hope Dark was okay.
Come on, Dargo.
5.
Oh,
Okay. You take 7 piercing, 6 cold, and are frozen.
Okay.
that's gotta be painful for a Goron.
I try and, I think it's probably better for them than other people because cells burst and stuff, right? I'm gonna come out of this with all my fingers.
I never remember which one's paralyzed.
Oh no.
I'm not pick one.
Bavar, come on, save, please.
Fuck that noise.
Mavar?
The cold doesn't
Yes.
bother him
15.
anyway.
Yeah, you managed to avoid getting hit by the rocks falling. Ice.
This is the one I can avoid. Fuck you. All right. Dude is somewhere in the void. Oh shit. What do I know about the whiz robes in terms of if they have any vulnerabilities?
Give me an Arcana check.
Are whiz robes undead or not?
They are not undead.
Okay. 18.
18. Far as you know, they're like, think of it as kind of transformed creatures, be it Hylian or whatever, that studied magic and went, like something happened to them that they kind of lost their like quote unquote humanity. So in terms of vulnerabilities or anything, they're about as vulnerable to things as any of you would be, except you, because you have skills. Yeah.
As any of you would be, except you. She said.
Alrighty. Do I think that this thing is in range of me? Or do I know how far it went out?
You saw the steps stop there.
Eh. How convenient. I have a bonus action. Which I thought was an action. This is going to be a terrible idea.
Yes.
I'm glad we agree.
Careful, Mavar, please.
5.
Won't that magic disappear if Mavar falls unconscious?
Yep, that's why it's a terrible idea.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
And I'm pretty sure this thing's next to me, right?
Ish. It's a bit above you again because it was it's 10 squares in the air.
As
10
opposed
squares.
to 5.
10 feet. Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you meant.
Technically
Okay.
adjacent, but above you.
Then I'd like to do this. And by
Okay.
this, I mean lightning field.
Yeah.
'Cause half damage is still better than no damage.
It fails.
So it takes 9 lightning.
And it disappear. You see its body like jerk into existence and start falling.
I will admit I expected it to be immune.
Me too, but it was worth a shot.
Yeah.
Also,
Nope.
where did it drop the rod?
It dropped entirely. So
Keep the rod.
They're frozen.
Well,
I want to save the rod. Damn it, I don't think I can do anything about it though.
no, because it jolted back from you with the lightning field and probably is still holding the rod as it like falls away from you.
Rip.
No lightning rod for you.
Well, no lightning rod for anybody else either.
That's true.
the other one's in the.
I mean, Tika already killed one guy. You're standing over where his body was.
I know, but there are 2 of us that can use rods.
Alright, I would like to use the big bad javelin strike.
All right,
Wait,
give me a
should I do
dexterity
that?
save first.
How oh yeah, I should do that. How damaged does
It's wounded, but it
it's
still
wounded?
looks like it's got some hit points. All right, you're good. You dodge all the hail.
You know what? Actually, so it's the huge attack is just once per day. I'm gonna save
Yeah.
that. I'll just go ahead and give it another hit of the normal javelin.
Okay. 24 hits.
And 8 piercing damage, and then I'll reel it back in.
All
I
right.
feel like it makes like an impressive like thunder noise every time. It's kind of fun.
A bit of it, yeah.
Which I'm sure Mavar and Tika just love.
I have an issue with lightning, not thunder.
Where there's thunder, there's lightning.
You'd be surprised.
Not in D&D. All right,
Unless
Tika.
in Zelda.
Looks like Mavar took out his arch nemesis.
Yay! Go!
Give me a dex
Mavar!
save.
21.
All right. You dance in place to celebrate Mavar's victory and avoid all the hail.
Okay, 1 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. It's frozen too. No.
Yep.
Dungeon Master, I have a question.
Yes.
I'm on fire. I'm also frozen.
Uh-huh. This is true.
Would you?
What?
I know this is still technically Zio's turn, but I just realized that. Do you want me to do a quick concentration check and see if I'm actually still on fire?
Sure.
Would he have gotten frozen in the first place?
If he was on fire.
That's kind of what
Or
I'm
would that have
wondering.
made
I got an
would
11
that have made him have like
Um,
advantage? No.
11 means you're still
on fire.
on fire. The hail is magical, so it basically hits you and freezes you as it hits you. I'm gonna say it's probably the fire, because you didn't lose concentration, is gonna give you advantage on your next save.
Baller, thanks.
Hey. Hmm.
Because if you're frozen, hail, avoiding hail, whatever. Tika.
Okay, I want to hit this guy. How's he looking?
He's looking. He's like,
I have a
Yellow.
kind of sort of maybe bad idea, but I'm interested in doing it because I think Gar would find it amusing. How large is the fire around Dargo?
not very. It's basically 5 feet around him.
No, I'm so 5 feet around him. Wouldn't that also mean above him?
Yeah.
So could I aim my arrow to go through the fire first and then hit the ice with?
Sure, why not?
Because why not? It's literally in a perfect line.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So you're using a normal arrow that is going to be a fire arrow.
Yes.
I'm gonna say for that, no, whatever. Sure. It works in the games.
I was
It'll
gonna say
work
that
this
works in
time.
Matwa.
Yeah. I was gonna
that
say
works
it
as a
would make
nat
sense if
20.
she had to like at least wrap something around the arrow to actually catch fire on the tip instead of like the half to get catching fire and not doing extra damage. 29 because it's a natural 20, not because it's a 29 hits.
15 damage. And if this counts as a fire arrow, that would be 15 fire damage.
Cool.
Baller.
And I'm gonna attack again with my second attack.
Yeah, it like gets hit and is grievously wounded, but it's like, ha, I'm still alive. I'm still alive.
Oh no.
That hits.
8 more damage.
I'm no longer alive.
Oh. Well, then never mind.
Very talkative for a ghost, though.
Save the world.
And it begins to fall, and it falls into the void.
You can fly.
Combat over.
Yep.
Dogger, are you okay? Also, Zed, are you okay?
Yeah, the storm is still continuing on, so everyone give me another dexterity saving throw. Dargo with advantage.
Actually, paralyzed people automatically fail dexterity saving throw.
That's a good point.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Dargo.
But Dargo still gets one because his fire has been melting him from. Actually, let me double check what the wording on this says. Paralyzed for 1 round.
Oh,
You're paralyzed for 1 round, so you're not paralyzed at the beginning of your turn.
good.
Dargo just gets a bit extra.
Yeah, I'm still
because...
frozen.
Okay.
Yeah.
That
I would like to hair dryer Zed with it.
Oh my god.
All right, so that was Tika, Rava, Mavar, and Zed all get frozen and take 19 total damage between piercing and cold.
I have 1 hit point.
Oh my god.
So dark.
wow.
I have bad news.
Oh no.
Could you just?
Oh god, no.
Could you not? Ow.
Sorry.
Yeah, that blew out your mic.
Ow.
Sorry.
I'm paralyzed, so I can't even use a reaction.
So where did Mavar just fall unconscious?
I didn't.
Oh.
It would have
Yeah,
been
so-
better if I did.
What?
You know
Maybe.
what? Give me a concentration check, because Poe levitation is technically a concentration spell. So
I'm
it'd be
probably gonna get
Constitution.
myself killed, but it's not actually a spell.
It's a spell-like effect.
It's a feature.
But you can't use a bonus action to maintain it. Oh. Oh.
Mhm.
Hang on. Oh, no, that's Constitution saving throws that go without food, air, drink, or sleep. Well, you know,
Mm, not quite the same. Okay.
nope.
Well, you can't do anything, Zed, but you do watch as the hail hits Mavar and he starts to fall. And fall.
We're gonna find out how deep this rabbit hole goes.
And I think that's an excellent point for us to
No.
go on break.
Sounds good, because I have to call my roommate back.
All right, folks, we'll be back in just a minute. I'm gonna mute all y'all so I can do
The
All right. Where is my thing for this? Patreon. Alright, and I would just like to thank all of our patrons. Shomaru, Heather, Kelly Ruiz, Georg Mir, Brielle, Pyrolytic, Jesus Mendoza, Kiora, Zayoko Hawken, Mia Midair, Aster, Jonathan Woods, DM Samuel, and Matt B, who I haven't put on here yet, because I forgot. Yes, if you enjoy what we do here, you can join the ranks of these lovely people and support us on Patreon, which gets you benefits like being able to participate in some of our, campaigns, like our Tyranny of Dragons one, which is currently on our Patreon. And you get to see our Patreon exclusive campaigns like Tyranny of Dragons, which is on our Patreon, and also Curse of Strahd, which is DM'd by Zio. It's her first time DMing. It's terrifying. We've already killed one person. Yeah, that's about it. We'll be back in just a few minutes. And we're back.
Hello everyone, welcome back. All right, so last we left off, you guys had finished combat, but the ice storm was still had one round left, and most everyone failed except Dargo. Dargo was fine. Unfortunately, that meant that Mavar, who was floating over the void, fell into the void. A few seconds later, all of you are released by the ice.
Shit.
Mavar. Is everything
He
okay?
He fell. He failed and fell. Shit. Is there anything that I can tie a rope to?
Tika's just immediately taking off in flight.
All right. You fly into the air and you don't see any sign of Mavar anywhere.
I'm still gonna start flying down because I don't know how far this goes. I might not be able to see him because my perception is shit. But maybe once he thought he just is levitating somewhere down here and can't get up.
Help! I've fallen and I can't get up.
I don't know. I'm just gonna fly. I'm panicking.
Well, he's old enough in human years.
Wow. Ooh. Yeah, I've fallen and I can't get up.
Should I try
Right, so-
Should I try switching voice servers?
Yeah, try.
Sorry. Give me 1 sec.
Oh yeah,
All right, welcome to US
piping
Central.
is annoying.
Hello. Hopefully this is better for Pi. And Tika, give me a perception check.
Please, Tika, roll a good perception check. 21.
Okay.
Panic has set in.
You fly down, searching frantically for any sign of Mavar, and Mavar had a light on, so it should be easy to find him. So when you don't see any sign of the light, you're like, this is bad, and just as you're about to you realize that right in front of you as you're flying down is something that looks like almost like a wall, but like some kind of surface that is coming up towards you as you fly down. Give me a dexterity save.
Oh no.
27.
You're like, that looks bad, and you break your fall, your flight downwards and fly upwards again before you hit the surface.
What the heck is this shit? Mavar isn't here. Where's Mavar?
Wait, what?
Mavar isn't here. There's a weird wall thing, and it I think it's dangerous. I didn't touch it, but I think it's dangerous. And Mavar's not down here. Where is Mavar? Tika just flies immediately back up to Zed and is in his face, still flying. Like, I don't know where Mavar is. I can't see him at all.
Zed is gonna try and like push Tika out of his space, while at the same time. Here, calm. We have to.
I am calm. This is calm when faced with the fact that one of our friends fell into I don't know what. I don't know where he is. I can't see him anywhere. Also, that rod isn't here anymore, but that doesn't matter. But there is no rod. There is no Mavar. There's no monster body. There's nothing.
I'm gonna scoot back. Is there a rod back where the other one was?
Yes, there is an ice rod on the ground.
I'm going to pick it up and put it away so that when we get Mavar back, I can give it to him. Because at this point, I'd rather have Mavar than the rod.
Tika, as you're flying around and looking around desperately, you do get a peek into that room, and you do see what looks to be a chest in the room.
I don't care right now.
Okay.
That's nice. I'll know about that later. I'm looking for Mavar.
Mavar is not here.
Huh. Oh.
So there's no. That's just wall.
Oh, that's wall?
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
Didn't look like it.
Also, Zed, there's a chest over here. Should I go open it?
Yes, but... Yeah, do it. I'm gonna run back and have the others see if they can look for Mavar.
Okay.
Hi.
And also, the orb.
Or
The orb
Mavar's
is still
gone.
there and it's still glowing.
Yep, Mavar's gone.
Well, that's not good.
Tika went all the way down and looked for him. There was a platform thingy that's probably bad, but she couldn't find the light that Mavar had. She's going to get a chest, because maybe we'll find Mavar with a key, I don't know. Maybe he's further in.
Oh, I hope he's okay.
Me too. Ooh, this sucks.
All right. You open the chest and there's a key inside. Da-na-na-na.
I thought you were going to
Okay,
say there's
awesome.
Mavar inside.
Mavar was the real treasure the whole time.
I'd buy it.
Me too.
I mean, Tika would be fine with that. Is there anything else in this room?
Nope. It's just that.
Okay.
I'm just going to scoop the orb into my satchel. Also to give to Mavar when we find him.
Where the hell is Mavar?
I don't know. But I need to do something to be useful while we wait.
I'm gonna fly over this way just to check maybe if there's signs here, because it's not like we checked over in this narrow area. Like, Tika's just flying all over the place like a mad bird right
Tika.
now.
Tika.
What? What?
What was that thing that was raising?
Huh?
What was that thing that you said was raising up that way that you said was bad?
It wasn't raising, it was just like kept flying down, and then there was this weird, like, floor thingy, but not really a floor, and it felt really, really dangerous, so I didn't go through it, but it looks bad. and I'm wearing them of our filter, and I don't know
Hey.
what it is.
Take a thing down with you and drop it. See if it falls through, if it lands on.
Oh, that's a good idea. Tika just immediately flies down.
Tika, here, wait.
What?
Here. And then Zed is gonna hand her the old shield that's pretty much useless now. Use this.
Tika just grabs it and is like, okay, I'll try this, and then flies back down.
If this lands on my head and I take damage from it, I'm gonna beam you with it.
Hey, I will heal you. I will fix this.
Tika flies down to the same level as before.
All right, you fly down to the same level, and until you see this like shimmer that indicates there's something or some kind of wall below you or
And I
ground.
drop the shield.
Good.
You watch as the shield drops, seems to hit that surface you see, but instead of like clanging onto a surface, it just bloop, as if it passes through water and disappears.
Oh, you bitch.
I think it's water, maybe. Can I go check?
Be careful.
I will be. Bye. And this could be really fucking bad, but hey, Dargo's like, hey, go do it, basically, as far as her panicked mind is concerned.
Dargo, personally responsible for everybody's deaths.
All right, and you're going through the thing?
I'm gonna try. This might be really bad.
All right, so those of you watching up above see Tika's light disappear as she crosses the threshold.
Can I
Oh,
just...
that's all black.
Oh.
Yeah, she was the only light left in that area.
Hey, Rava, get over here. Get your butt back over here.
Can I
All
just
right.
say it's really unnerving because thanks to Advanced Fog of War, when Tika disappeared, I can still see the map, but now it's all gray and black and white bullshit, and it's really creepy.
Rava, over here, now.
Where there's a ledge where my screen's literally black now.
Clank. Where?
Oh god, I lost Rava.
Clip through the wall. Shit. We lost Rava and Pika and
Oh,
Navar.
am I in a wall?
I think you're in a wall.
Yeah.
Aren't you still on fire?
I didn't move any. No, I don't think I'm in a wall. I think
Where'd you
something
go?
went wrong when Tika was taken off the map for me.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, your token's gone.
Oh.
That,
I mean,
Did you actually
I can't-
accidentally have Rava selected?
Oh no, there it is.
I just put in a new one.
Yeah, your old token disappeared. I
Okay,
don't know how
that
that happened.
explains why everything went black.
Yep. Your token was gone.
Yep.
Rava, a little bit passed out.
Oh. Well, hold on. I'm gonna.
How? 1 hit point.
How did you get 1 hit point?
I told because
Right.
so
she
remember
told
how I
us.
was like Rava's not looking too good, and then you hit me with 19 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you actually had 1 hit point. All right,
I know. So was I. I
What
said
is
so.
what is a fairy tonic? That's a regular thing, right?
it's
Here. First, I'm shoving a fairy tonic in your face because I have one.
it's in the life potion handout.
Yeah,
Fairy
I know.
tonic
I
is-
looked at it. It's 5 plus Constitution modifier for the drinker.
Yep.
Here, take this first.
All right,
What is
so
it?
while you guys are healing up on that side, Tika, you go through this thing and suddenly feel yourself violently fall into an empty well, taking 16 damage, and almost falling on top of an unconscious Mavar and a shield.
No. Oh, is that the? Oh no. Anyway.
You're muted.
Tika has 1 fairy tonic. She's going to make Mavar, drink that tonic.
Also, I had already taken the 16 out of your health.
You
Hey.
have-
Zio, did you put back the 14 that I gave
Yes,
you?
I did.
Good.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah, Mavar is unconscious.
Yeah, Tika is going to give him the fairy tonic that she has. So that's 5 plus his con mod.
All right, there you go. Pi, you can hear us, right?
If I was at negative, do I add it to that, or do I
No.
add it to?
It's
There's no negative in D&D 5th edition.
Mavar, are you
Okay.
okay? Are you okay? Okay. Yeah. Are you okay?
oh my god, we are so
I need a cookie.
I don't know if I have a cookie. Actually, Tika was just at her home. She probably was given a shit ton of treats.
It's
I
true.
need a dead cookie.
Hey, Karu.
A dead cookie? I mean, a couple of these have worms. I don't think you'll like them.
No, I meant
Are you okay, Mavar? Now that you've eaten a soul.
Lantern, good. Hey, where are we?
I think we're at the start of the temple. You kind of fell into the
Oh,
void.
I know that part.
And then we ended, and then I was looking around for you, and the bottom of the void area is kind of sort of similar to water, but it's not water at all. It also really hurts. But we ended up, I ended up here, and you were already here, but you were unconscious, so I gave you a potion. Are you
Is there
okay?
something above us, like a magical portal or something?
No, but you do recall that this was the portal where you came through initially from the first room.
Were the others coming in?
I'm really hoping we don't fall through there, but just in case, maybe we get out because I
Okay.
don't want. I don't want Dargo to fall on top of us. Also, I found a
Oh.
key, but we should probably get back to the others before they decide to, jump in, because that would be bad.
You are so lucky that Zed doesn't have anything he wants to throw out there to see if you're still down there.
There's no shield, is there, Karu?
It is.
Oh yes, the shield is there.
It is?
Did that fall on my head?
It missed you. Might have fallen on your head. One, it fell on your head. Two, it fell beside you.
Oh god.
Wow, I'm fucked.
Oh!
Holy
Oh.
shit!
Wow! Miracle of miracles.
It fell beside you.
Var, you should probably get back to the other.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see if there's anything on me that I can. No, that's not an actual horn, not like a other horn. Yeah. I was basically gonna see if I had anything that made a lot of noise that we could let them know faster than.
Oh, that's a good idea.
But I got nothing.
Tiga's just gonna go here, inhale, and then as loud as she can shout, because it's cave system, it might echo. Hey guys,
Why don't the three of you over there give me perception checks?
Would that be with advantage because super huge ears?
No.
But what if because it's a cave system?
But what if nope?
I have rolled a 17, Dungeon Master.
Have rolled a 9.
What about Rava? Hey, you got it right. 6. Okay.
You just congratulate yourself on getting it right.
Yes.
You all hear Tika's scream. It seems to be coming from all over. And for a second you think, oh, she's dead. She's so dead. And then Dargo's like, oh, I just heard her say she's over here from like where we came from originally.
What?
Yeah, I guess she must be back by the entrance or something.
Karu, has it been 10 minutes since we did that fight and of the consequent stuff?
It's probably been more like 5 minutes.
Cool. Stomp, 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 as carefully as I can.
Karu, should I be able to see anything other than pitch black darkness? Did you delete me? Well, Darko.
No.
Okay.
You should be able to see.
Do you see now?
No.
You're right beside a glowing orb, which no one has picked up.
You can see.
Actually, Karu, I said I put that in my pack.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You can see why I'm confused. No, I don't see anything.
That's weird.
It is fun gymnastics.
Oh, wait. No?
Oh, hey! Thanks, Crabmaster.
Yeah.
I guess I swear I checked that area, but.
Uh-huh.
Look. I'm going.
Well, you were trying.
Going back to the entrance.
Oh man.
I'm guessing. Where's Talani?
Rava. Did Rava follow?
Yeah.
Having some internet issues there, buddy? I'm gonna take that.
Oh no. I'm just at the wrong level of Zoom. Help. Okay.
Oh.
I'm just gonna move you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Moved her kind of into a wall?
No, I had moved her and then she moved. Right after I had moved.
Oh man, we all look so sore.
I'm gonna. Oh yeah. By the way, while we're waiting for the others, I would give Tika a fairy tonic because I still have a po-soul left, and those work better for me. It's a crapshoot for the rest of y'all.
Mavar.
Tika's gonna not use it yet, just because she'd rather
But
save it for
you should be the
emergency.
one that's holding on to it.
Fair enough. Tika will then hand you a medicine and magic then, because she doesn't need those.
That's fair.
We just trade potions.
I kind of will probably stomp up to Mavar and hold out the orb.
You can keep that one. I'm good for hail.
What about the rod?
Isn't that the rod of hail?
Rod of hail, but I also had the orb.
He offered the orb first.
I offered the orb first.
Okay, I take the orb. I thought you were offering the rod.
And I will offer the rod.
And I bet then why don't you hold on to that one?
Okay, for now. And then
I was like, how about I not touch that ever? That seems great.
So I found a key.
Why don't we, man, we don't have short rests.
We don't have short rest.
But we've been at this for a while. So it's looking pretty beat. And I've got 6 stamina left.
And I think all the monsters are clear.
For here.
Well, yeah, but that's what I mean. If there were monsters here, I'm pretty sure they would have attacked by now.
Maybe.
Just as you say that?
Shut up.
Nothing happens. I know you.
So, yeah, Zeb will be like, I vote before we go on, we recharge our, sorry, wrong choice of words, we rest.
Yeah, it was frozen.
Because, yeah, it was not fun.
I'm okay resting if everyone else is. I don't know if I can rest right now. I'm kind of still on a adrenaline kick from the whole Mavar disappeared into nothingness. But
you can try.
I can try.
Yeah, so Karu, I think we're gonna make camp make watches and then
Okay.
pass the fuck out.
In that room?
What about the other room? The room with the well. Not the well. The room with the obelisk.
Creepy obelisk.
Better than pathway that more wizrobes might be able to come from.
Or if like just random rocks fall.
Yeah, that too.
I mean, I'm perfectly good to press on.
I'm not.
I mean, Chica is too.
You
But
might be the
she's
only
worried
one.
about her
You
team.
guys are the only ones, especially if we need healing later. And I'm at less than half health, which for me is ridiculous.
Yeah, that was after you were like having damage if possible.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I could have also just soaked that with my fucking stone skin. Whoops.
Yep.
Forgot though.
Gorons, dude.
Rava, come. Please. Thank you. Scoot.
Sorry, Karu, we're resting and regaining all our
Yeah.
resources so we
Oh
can
god, where did y'all go?
We went down.
South.
Yeah, there.
Oh, you were
so we can shit stomp your challenge.
like there.
Uh-huh. That's okay. I just add more monsters.
You having some issues there, Talani?
I think. Maybe.
Therefore,
What?
Alright.
I'm
All right. So you all take a rest, or you guys
We're doing watches.
Doing
Okay.
watches, yep.
what's the order of the watches?
Dark will go first.
Tegan could go second.
Mavar can go third because it'll
Good.
probably be dark.
Can take less. It's gonna
It's
be
always
dark
dark.
regardless because we're in the temple.
Mm-hmm.
Shut up.
I mean, you guys have your lantern.
Huh? Does it look a little dimmer than before? Poke, poke.
Are you?
Don't touch.
I was gonna say, are you poking Mavar's lantern?
No,
Mavar
Yeah, you
will
might
smack you if you get close.
no, I'm poking the air in front of it because I know better than to actually poke the thing. And I'm poked by in front of it. I mean, like 5 feet away from it. Zed,
I'm
no
watching
feedback.
you. I am literally water tribe. I am watching you.
All right, so you guys settle down and get some sleep. Tika, where do you have the orb?
I don't like what you're asking.
With her? Why?
Uh-oh.
But like visible or in a bag?
I mean, it's easier to carry in a bag. She probably takes it out to check it's still there at some point because paranoia from the spirit temple.
That's fair. I just realized I never made your light actually visible to all. Anyways, cool. So you all take a rest and you all get some sleep. And recover your stuff.
Cool.
Sometime later, you all come back to consciousness, still in the temple, still intact, and not hurting quite as much as before.
Low bar.
Sorry, I was making a stupid scribble,
There's
which
no
I will
such thing.
post in Discord later.
So, you know?
Mm-hmm. Hey, Karu,
Yes.
so do you have that rod statted out?
Yes.
Cool. Weird.
Tika will wait for everyone to get here and then use the key.
Mm-hmm. Shit, I have to actually
Okay. You use the key,
Mm?
and the door opens.
So, what do we see there, Dungeon Master?
Right. The door opens into what looks to be like, if you imagine this was an actual temple, this looks like it would be like the grand entrance hallway. Two statues of like almost, they almost look like Lizalfos, but these guys have wings, holding weapons and shields. And they're made of stone, just statues made of stone. And there's two so there's two statues here. You're just gonna have to imagine those things are statues. And two at the bottom. You see a corridor going north to a door. You see some floating islands right in front of you to the west, and to the south there's appears to be two more doors that seem to have opened, leading back to the portal well.
Huh.
Huh.
And a cat.
So, which way should we go?
Let's go the way that doesn't have the void.
This sounds like a great idea. Rafa's going this way. I think we should go north.
Uh-huh. Take a come, please. Thank you.
I was
You
just
also-
looking. I can fly at least.
You can also see some kind of light shining from the void section.
Of course. Well, damn it.
Is it Vor?
You can totally hear Zed muttering.
Thanks, I hate it. Also, show if you were saying something, you got either really quiet or were whispering. I'm not sure which.
I think he was whispering.
My mic seemed to be knocked away from my face.
Oh,
You guys.
Where's the light coming from?
You should be able to see it, but a lot of you have like dark vision, so that's kind of messing up how much
I
you
don't
can
have dark
where
vision.
light
Thank you
sources
very
are.
much.
Like, is it just me, or like you guys can see way too much? Probably
Like-
the only one that sees properly.
Yeah, I don't see shit most of the time.
Karu, I
Yeah,
can see across the entire map,
Same here.
Yeah, I think
like
it's
all the way to
because-
the eastern edge.
I think I know why.
Well, I've
Fuck
been
you, Van
using
Heck.
I've been using green flame blade as a torch, more or less.
Oh, okay.
It's because once upon a time, the multiplier wasn't working properly, so I had to up it. And now they've actually fixed it, so you guys are seeing
So now we are all seeing.
way too much. I did give Dargo a bit more because he's the streamer,
Well, that's fair.
so that the stream cam can see.
But like,
Yeah.
I
Okay,
can see
that's
both the left and the right wall.
that's true.
I mean, we do have a fog of war is a thing too.
Yeah,
no,
but
I
you
mean
can
it's
see the
bright
light.
all the way over
Mm,
here.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Did
Is
I
there a
just
light
forget?
source over there, Karu? Is that what the issue is down
Global
there?
illumination is not on. Let me double check.
Yeah, but if the light source were there, I guess maybe, I don't know.
I
Do you want to
don't
just
know.
describe
Well,
for us
anyways.
what we should be seeing? And
Yeah. So you're seeing a light coming from this area here, and a light coming from this opening here.
Oh, so two.
And you can also see like the same light coming from this opening over here. So to the north, you see a light that has a slight yellow tint to it, and the one to the south has a slight red tint to it.
Well,
It's faint, but you guys recognize the same kind of faint glow that was coming off of the other two orbs.
Do you want me to take a look?
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
Hey, Kurt.
I see a yellow orb.
All right, Tika, to the north, you see what looks to be like a table, and on top of the table is the yellow orb. To the south, you see another statue of those like winged Lizalfos, but this one has a shield that on the shield, the orb is like embedded into it.
Huh. So the one over there, there's a table, and it's on the table. The other one, it's on a statue, like the weird Lizalfos over there, but it has a shield, and the orbit's in the shield.
Hmm.
And Tika's just describing all this as she's flying there, looking back and forth between them.
Huh.
I don't see a way for you guys to get over here walking. Hang on, let me just loop around, because there's... Actually,
How deep is the water?
It's not water. It's void.
Oh, it's not? Okay.
guys, down here, there's a bit of a path, and it goes for a while, and there's an area that is really, really close to the other side, so you should be able to jump, I think, maybe.
Yep. So one thing, is this at all a path, or is it just like almost entirely wall?
Ah.
It has a 5-foot part that is very short and crumbly. So Rava, if you're jumping over there, why don't you give me a acrobatics check?
Talani?
20. Oh no.
Fuck.
Ah!
And Rava just got destroyed, apparently.
Oh no.
Rava, you are like, okay, this is easy. You just move across and you step on a piece that looks solid and it starts to slide and you start to fall.
Can I try and grab her?
Give me a dexterity check.
God.
Whom?
Out. Wait, falling?
You're starting to fall. Zed, give me a dexterity check to grab her as she
Oh
falls.
no. I was hoping it was athletics. Because I'm not very good at dexterity.
Yeah, but this is how fast are you to react to her falling? Not
Not
very
very.
fast.
Yeah.
Rava, give me a dexterity save. Okay. So despite Zed catching air, you manage to grab onto the ledge and basically just hug the ledge before you fall completely off.
Hoop.
Oh, God.
Now can I try and help pull her up?
Yeah, that would be an athletics check.
Stupid short fucking arms.
Do you want me to do it?
Glare.
Let the Goron do it! Let Darko do it! He has
I'm
strong arms.
And I don't.
No.
All right. I'm assuming both of you do it at like help each other instead of fight over who tries to grab Rava, and you
Yeah.
pull Rava together up. Rava's safe, though
Hey,
it might be a
Mavar.
bit harder now to cross because
Hey,
a
Mavar.
piece has fallen off.
Mavar,
Yeah.
could you do the thing with the water again?
Sure. I give you water.
I make Cryonis to make an even path across that's thicker.
Where are you making the Cryonis this time?
Well, if Mavar is putting the water about level with the edge, I would make Cryonis across that little edge.
I mean, we could even do it like slightly up since it's
Mhm.
got
Yep.
the handholds, so you could
Uh-huh.
basically put it on top of.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because I was gonna say if there's not enough space, the Cryonis fails, and there is definitely not enough space to do what you did there. Unless you do it, yeah. If you put the water at like above the
Mhm.
ledge,
Yep.
then draw your pillar.
Okay. It's a 10, right?
If you're making it perpendicular, yeah, 10 by 5. All right.
I can do 3 of those.
Yeah, and the other one is broken by now because you long rested.
Yeah, that's fine. Hey, should we do a couple more of them just in case?
Yes.
So I'm gonna, with Mavar, climb up onto this one. Okay, now here.
I put water where directed.
Then oops, different color apparently, but still cryonising. And it'll be about the same shape, about the same size.
Okay.
If only we had copy paste.
Yeah, sure. Well, I had to actually change where, but whatever. Alright. And then I'm gonna hop off of this one. Should we do... no, that wouldn't actually... That would fail if we did it that way. Should we do one in between these two?
Does the text say what happens to the first one when you make a fourth?
The first one goes poof. I believe.
Mm-hmm. If it's anything in the game, probably.
Yeah. I believe that is exactly what happens.
Yeah.
4 pillars, the oldest is destroyed when the new one is created.
Okay.
All right, so you guys have a 2 pillars to get around the corner there with without danger of falling.
Good.
So should we do one more? Like
Where?
maybe
Like on top down here?
yes. I was gonna do it on the other side, but yes, that'll be better. Let me get rid of this thing.
Let me mush myself into the corner furthest from the void.
So on top over this way.
I don't know where you
Josh.
put the arrow, but yes.
Like over here.
Yeah.
All right, there you have 3.
Okay. So is this a wall all over here?
Where?
I don't know where you're pointing.
Up.
Yeah.
Apparently
no.
it still had its own shape. Is this thing a wall over here?
Yes, there is a
Okay.
wall on the other side instead
Okay.
of like.
Oh. Hey guys, you better get down this way, because we're gonna need... Shit, this is gonna suck. We're gonna have to go back. We're gonna have to destroy those other ones. And keep going.
Keep going which way?
Keep going leftmost where Tika is using these things, probably.
Ah. Oh my god.
God, we're all big boys around here. It's tight. It is a squeeze.
Yep, and there's another very narrow ledge to get to slip into the room.
Rava, could you
Yeah,
let the people
yeah,
who can make this...
I was trying to make space for people to come through.
But bad idea.
Meanwhile, Tika's just flying around watching all this, like circling different floating islands to scout it out.
Alright, I'm just gonna grab the one that we made before and use it. Since that one is gonna be the one that gets destroyed.
That's where you're putting it?
When I'm like off the edge, I'm totally
Well-
hanging on to the end of Zed's
Okay.
tunic.
Okay, then we'll put it here. Because I wasn't sure if we were... Yeah, we can do that, as long as it's above.
As long as it's above. Means you have to climb 5 feet up to get to it.
That's okay, we have handholds.
See, that's a statue, and it has a shield with an orb.
The orb is pointing north. So on this
Glorious.
side, you see the wings, basically.
Glorious land.
Scoot, 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 scoot. I want to look at the shield, because... Is it pretty?
I
Or
mean,
is it
it's made
kinda-
of stone.
Oh.
I was gonna say, isn't it a rock?
Yeah, it's a rock.
Guys, can I just say I never expected Mavar to say glorious land.
Yeah, me either.
You know.
Are we wrong?
Yeah.
Argo,
Right.
I think that one's yours.
I have a feeling mine's the one that's on top of all the other ones.
And see, Rafa, you can see yours from over here. Just straight up ahead on that metal table.
Metal table, you say?
It's not made of metal.
here.
I thought you said metal.
Nope, it's a stone table.
Stone, right.
Well, you're no fun.
Apologies.
Not you, Karu.
What, you wanted to magnesis it?
No, I wanted Rava to just zap it with lightning and activate it from here.
I mean, you know, I think that's within 120 feet.
Yeah, but it's stone, not lightning.
Yep, the orb
But
is
it
on
would have
top
been
of it,
cooler if the whole table would have zapped.
I guess.
I mean, to be fair, I think she also has to grab it, not just zap
Well,
it.
Envelope it. Whatever.
Well, these are on. Like, the only one that needed
Water.
water was the water one. The wind one already was glowing
And
Yeah, that's-
kicking Tika's ass.
and kicking Tika's ass. These two are also glowing. So, what you doing?
Glaring at the orb that I had to fix.
Dargo, you should grab it.
We'll grab the orb.
I mean,
Where's the orb?
Mm,
The one way up top.
The orb is right in front of you.
Oh, okay. We'll grab the orb.
Okay, you grab the orb, and as soon as you touch the orb, the stone begins to crack
huh.
and crumble away.
I'd like to drop the
I'd like to
orb.
float.
The orb is still in the shield, but the shield is no longer made of stone.
Oh.
now it's pretty. I
No.
betcha.
I recognize these things.
I don't.
I don't, but I know what it's gonna do.
It's initiative time.
I was right.
I'm excited.
I was okay with not being right.
Hey, Karu.
Yeah.
There were other statues that look similar to it over here. Does Tika see them start to move, or is it just that one?
Give me a perception check.
Oh dear. That means that yes.
Well, that means that we don't know.
14. Pretty good for her.
More than see, because there's that zone is in
Hear.
darkness. You do hear the crumbling of rock in that direction.
Hey guys, more statues are breaking. Just letting you know.
There, you can see the shield.
I want it.
What the fuck are those things?
We're supposed to have a claw shot, Karu. That's how these shields work.
Oh! Wait, no, what game is this from?
I think Skyward Sword, if I remember correctly.
That's
Skyward
why I've
Sword
only
or
ever seen
Twilight
pictures
Princess.
of them.
Oh,
Yeah, Skyward
one of the shitty ones.
It was shitty because of the motion controls.
These are called air alphos. They're basically air with alphos.
Do they have a horn?
They do not have horns.
Well, that's rude.
Yeah, the horns were actually evolved later as a defense mechanism for spearing fish. Since they were.
There's a defense mechanism so you can bonk it in the head to spear.
That's just how evolution works, Pi. The god.
Or think.
The goddess splits into 3. Lizalfos grow horns. Gorons exist. That's just how it goes.
And the Zora become feral. I got you.
I
I
dropped
mean,
a picture of what the air alphas look like in
Yeah.
Legend
Yeah,
of
they're
Hyrule.
also in Twilight Princess. But I will say the Lizalfos with horns have magical properties, either electric, fire, or ice. So the horns might be more as a center point for their magic. That's why when you hit them, the magic overloads, causing them extra injury and stunning them.
Dungeon
They have swords?
Master, may I make petty
Yes.
comments about the art here?
Sure.
This sword sucks. This sword's design is bullshit.
Yep.
Yep.
Look at the way he's holding it. He's gonna smack you with the fucking flat of the blade. Look at the fucking handle. The fucking hilt doesn't match up with the way that the blade's facing. How are you gonna index that thing? How are you ever gonna get a good hit with this goddamn sword?
Well, Carver's rolling, so the answer is you don't.
I mean, I will also point out those things were awfully hitting you anyways, because you would basically hook shot them, pull them to you, and you'd smack them before they had time to react.
Right, maybe they'd do better if they had swords that weren't designed by somebody who got kicked out in the first round on Forged in Fire.
In the game, did they have that?
The
Because
sword?
that's not an in-game. Oh yeah, it does. Because the other one
Mhm.
is an in-game shot. I'm just gonna drop the other one in there.
Also, the guard is
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think it's basically the same. Because the first one is a.
Oh god, it didn't get better.
I mean,
Nope.
I can't see the bottom of the hilt. The guard's still goofy as hell, but at least he's holding it the right way in the in-game.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god, I thought that every picture from Discord was just ridiculously big. No, I just had the Discord fucking URL set to like 400 times magnification for like
Nice.
the last fucking month.
Oh, nice. All right,
God
well,
damn it!
Mavar, you have the initiative.
All right, so is it a stone sword or a metal sword?
It is a metal sword. Not only is it a metal sword, you can feel heat radiating off of this guy, and he's got red scales. He's actually glowing.
I give him a deadpan look. I'm sure I'm going to regret this. Dargo's next to it, right?
Yep.
Oh.
Wisdom save.
Mm.
I rolled a 6.
Ooh. It takes lots of damage.
So it takes 17 psychic damage. And
GTFO.
uses your action to move as far as its speed allows away from you. So it uses its full speed.
Yep.
Okay. To move away from you.
Dargo smacking.
Forced movement does not.
Is that forced movement though? Because you're not pushing him.
Yeah, it
You're
is.
just scaring him.
You force him to flee.
But he doesn't do it if it's like a cliff and he can run off of it. And fall
Yeah,
to
but
his
he's got
death.
wings.
Oh,
So-
do I get an opportunity?
No, but I'm saying like they don't run into obvious danger.
Right. But he's got wings, so it's not obvious danger for him.
That they are aware enough not to run into obvious danger.
Uh-huh.
So then is it forced movement?
Aha! The movement in Dissonant Whispers can provoke opportunity attacks since it uses your reaction. Player's Handbook 195 D&D.
Okay, then. I guess, Dargo, you get an opportunity attack.
Okay, I'm gonna hit it with my hammer. Does a 19 hit?
Yes, 19 hits.
Okay, he takes 12 bludgeoning damage.
Neat. That's a 13, not a 12.
Are you sure? That looks a hell of a lot like a 12 to me.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
but I put 13 in when I was.
Oh.
You take 2 fire damage as you hit him.
Okay, I take 1 fire damage.
That's true. All right, and he flies to the south.
I'm actually good. I'm actually gonna use No, I'm not gonna stone skin it. I'm not gonna stone skin just to flex.
How often can you stone skin?
As long as I have stamina.
Ah, okay. All right. Anything else, Mavar? Right. So does he need to? That's just all he does? Right. It's just one moment. Okay. Okay. He didn't like that.
I just spook him. I don't take over his whole
Yeah.
brain.
Boo.
It's true. Gosh darn. All right. Well, he's going to. No.
But how about yes?
Fly in a straight line at Dargo, charging in a dive with his short sword. Does a 20 hit you?
It does.
Cool. You take 12 slashing and 4 fire.
Does he get disadvantage for having the worst sword I've ever seen in my life?
No.
Worth a shot.
Do you get to have that one?
I get to
I
have
don't
the
remember
fire.
what you can have.
I could stone skin the whole thing if I wanted to, but that's a lot of stamina.
Yeah.
Well,
Mhm.
Is that also against me?
Yes.
That also hits.
For 6 piercing and 3 fire. Or 1 in your case.
Alright, well, I guess we're flexing this time. Alright, so I take 1 whole damage.
What?
I'm stone skinning. The 6 piercing.
Oh. How does that?
Basically, I
But
can trade 1 stamina point for absorbing 2 points of damage.
Oh, I see. Cool. Awesome. I was like, why is it 1 point of damage? All right. That makes sense. All right. Cool. Tika, it is your turn.
Sorry, I should have been more explicit. It's been a long time since I used it.
Yeah. I would just.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever actually seen the text on it.
You're muted.
I heard things breaking apart. My allies can attack the thing that is within their melee range. I am going to this way a bit. Do I see the other things breaking out?
You have dark vision, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So you do see them, but it is in an area of darkness, so you would have disadvantage.
How about now? That was enough move.
You're still in darkness unless you have something to light up the area. It would still be disadvantaged because dim light.
Okay, fuck it. I'm still gonna take a shot at this one.
Okay.
$15.
Misses.
Okay, and
He
second
brings
attack.
his shield up and blocks your arrow.
26. Really
26
annoyed
hits.
that I don't get that the other roll. Fucking hell. 6 piercing.
You managed to hit him.
Okay, and actually, no, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Hey, the one you hit gets to go next. And it is going to wait until I fix this sheet so I don't have to keep looking around. All right, good. It is going to fly at you. Hey, Tika, this is someone who can hit you.
Mhm.
Maybe. Does a
Nope.
16 hit? All right. Well, it's going to do a flyby. So that was back. Stupid double clicking. Bullshit.
20 feet.
Mouse. All right. And it's going to fly over there so that it can see what's going on down south. And that's it. This one's going to try and do the same thing. Flyby attack, 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hit.
Oh, and that's 20 feet, so it actually does not get the dive attack. So you only take 3 piercing damage,
Okay.
and it is going to continue flying. Over here. Said.
Okay. So, I'm gonna do a thing with a rod. Because I have proficiency with them.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a ranged attack.
Against. Show. Did we lose show? Hello?
Hi.
Okay.
18
18 hits. Barely.
for 14 cold damage.
Let me double check something. Yeah, all right. You hit it, and it does a shit ton of
That uses
damage.
your modifier?
It does. It actually even says uses int
That's
modifier.
beautiful.
And usually it uses a stamina or a magic point, but my thing for spell sword allows me to reduce the stamina cost by 1. Guess how much it costs?
I got you.
Mm-hmm. And I'm just gonna look down at it and be like, ooh.
That's insane. No wonder you've been wanting a rod so long.
Yeah.
Basically turn it into a cantrip that does 3d6 damage.
Plus
All
int
right,
modifier.
well, this guy is vulnerable to cold, so he took a shit ton of damage from that.
Yeah. Okay. Thankfully, it doesn't count as a cantrip, because otherwise I could move forward and bash him with it.
Alrighty.
Oh yeah, I am going to. Nah. He can still get to me, never mind.
Tika.
Mhm.
I'm gonna guess an 11 doesn't hit you.
Nope.
Cool. That's cool. So another one of these air alphas flies by you, and you avoid it.
Hey guys, there's more than 2 more.
Oh, is there 4?
Maybe I haven't seen the 4th yet.
Rava?
All right, I would like to get on the other side of this one
Mhm.
and stab it with my glaive.
Okay. That hits.
All right, let's get some sneak strike damage in on this.
Finally getting sneak strike this round.
Yeah, the only form of damage I get to do.
You do have advantage, so roll
I
again
do.
just in case
Okay.
you have a crit.
21 damage.
All right. It had 21 hit points left after the cold damage. So you
All right.
z- hit it with your glaive and it shatters into
Nice.
pieces.
All right. I'm going to take a dodge.
The orb does not shatter, by the way. Just say. But you do see a recovery heart spawn.
Does it? Oh,
Does it? Yes?
I thought it was one over a void. I was like, does it float or does it sink? But
no, it's
never
the
mind.
one. Yeah, it's the one that is not over the void. All right, Tika, does a 21 hit you?
Yeah.
Cool. This one did get its extra attack, so you take 20 piercing damage.
Okay. Ouch.
And it's still got. That was 49. Nah, it's gonna stay there. Dargo.
I don't know what I'm gonna do, frankly.
Hold your action until something flies towards you.
Yeah, I think that's probably gonna be it. I'm just gonna hold my hammer strikes until some kind of enemy creature, gets close to me.
Sounds good. Mavar.
Alrighty. Has there been any sounds of battle to the south, or is it all north?
All to the north.
Five with grumbly noises. Alright, 1, 2, 3.
Your grumbly noises sound like cat.
Oh. Can I do this instead? What a good boy.
It's 8 o'clock. He's hungry.
I can't tell where Tika is, can I?
I think she's just out of your view.
You can probably hear a squawk.
Yeah, you can
Is the
hear that
spot
she's.
mostly forward, right, or left?
She's to your left.
What?
To your right. I'm.
Oh.
Fuck.
Well, I didn't know who was making the arrow, so I thought maybe that.
Yeah. No, I'm just really bad at directions. Apparently.
I'm making the arrow. That's the direction of Tika.
Yeah.
Oh my
Which is
God.
not your left. It is your right.
I was like, maybe that's like show doing something else.
Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's not me failing at right and left.
You can actually tell who makes the arrow based on what color the arrow is. It matches your the box beside your name.
Yep. Alrighty. I don't think that one's been touched, so I'm gonna aim at this one. And by aim, I mean point myself at. Fuck you!
Yeah, it does not seem to be affected by your ding dong.
Ding dong, bing bong.
Would have been good damage though. Wow.
I know. That's why I'm pouting.
All right, Tika, you're a melee in the air. That's something new.
Yeah, it's really weird, but at the same time, luckily I don't have to, deal with disadvantage with melee attack, range attacks and melee. So I'm gonna shoot at this motherfucker.
Okay.
And I have enough light now, right? Mavar's right there.
You're kind of in the shadows still.
What? Come on! He's right in front of me.
Yeah, but Mavar's light is being blocked by the Well, if he can't see you, then his light is not reaching you.
I can half see him.
Yeah, but his light is behind the wall, so no.
Bullshit.
Like I can see the angle of the light, and yeah, it is not even
Okay,
illuminating
my
you.
vision is really bullshit then, because I cannot
Yeah.
tell where
This
light
is
is at all.
this line is
Yeah.
where light is north of it and darkness is below it.
Yeah. It might be the fog of war that's kind of
Maybe I don't know what the fuck is with my vision. Okay, fine. Disadvantage despite the fact he's right in front of me.
Oh, that's why.
Oh, now I can actually see lines for light.
Yeah, I figured it out. Your tokens are supposed to have a -5 to the start of dim, and they were at 10. So you guys were
Okay, well, fine. Disadvantage despite him being in front
Stumbling
of
around
me.
the dark.
Bullshit. He's right in front of me. Second attack.
Couldn't you reckless to get?
I don't
Neutral?
have reckless.
Oh, that's a feature, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For fuck's sakes.
12 misses.
Yeah, obvious. Hang on. You know what? This pisses me off. I'm gonna spend it's 1 stamina point to do this. 1 stamina point bonus action disengage.
Okay.
5, 6. Because I want some fucking light, because these things are pieces of shit. And that ends my turn.
All right. This one is hmm. It is gonna fly up and away from you guys for 20 feet. And then it's gonna dive bomb towards Mavar. And miss! Amazing.
It's because I saw the wind up
Yeah, you're like, oh, I know what's happening.
and slide to the left.
And it's got 10 feet of movement, so it's gonna keep flying sideways because whoops. All right, this one's just gonna fly
Oh.
at.
Would the Uralfos have disadvantage on Tika?
Yeah, you're right. You got hit once, I think, twice.
Twice.
All right. They still hit. All right, so this one is in the light now. So straight attack, 18, Tika.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, it did not get its wind up, so you take 1 piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that so low?
It's a 1d6 and you rolled a 1.
Oh, I know why. Because it's supposed to have a +3. Pretty sure. It's not adding the I'm gonna double check that. Because it's supposed to be a regular short sword attack, which should add your strength or dex modifier.
I mean, the attack roll is +5.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's a +3 and I just programmed it wrong. Yep, it's a +3. So that would be 4. I'm gonna fix it on the sheet. I was gonna say, like, it's not a cantrip. It should have. All right. Cool. Oh, it had more flight, so it's gonna continue this way.
So wait, how much damage do I take then?
4.
So it has a +3 to attack instead of a +5?
Yeah, it has a +5 to attack, but +3 to damage.
Okay.
I'm assuming that's because it has a proficiency bonus of 2, which doesn't get added to damage. All right, Zed, what do you want to do? Okie doke. Mm, 10 is gonna miss. You're also muted, by the way.
Yeah, I was asking if I could see that guy, but whatever. Yeah, I figured. I'm still getting used to the rod.
Yeah.
Is fine. Does Tika look really wounded?
She's hurt.
Because Zed would be like, Tika, come back.
Hey, guess who's 30 feet away from Zed? Zed, does a 24 hit you?
Even with it would. Even with shield, it would.
Right, so you take 18 piercing
I'm gonna
damage.
half that for 9.
Cool. And that was 30 feet, so it is going to.
I really don't like things that have flyby.
Right?
How much freaking movement does it have? 60?
60 feet.
Oof.
Brava!
All right. Well, I could see one of them. And I could. Oh, there it is. All right. Throw. I think that's an enemy, so I'm gonna throw some sparks.
All right, it does have 3/4 cover, but go for it.
Yeah.
Oop.
25 still hits.
All right. Sorry, I shouldn't have the advantage, but it's okay.
It was the
I got
exact
it.
same roll.
I got it for 5 damage.
5 damage. Awesome.
All right. Let's dodge.
Are you gonna not call the javelin of lightning back to you again? Because that is a
Oh
bonus
no,
action.
actually, we'll do that. Yep.
All right, flyby from Avar. 22.
You know, I thought maybe, hey, you fucked up your AC the last time. Now that you fixed it, maybe things won't hit you.
Oh,
That
and
didn't
I
work
already
out.
used my reaction. Shit.
All right, so that's a lot of damage.
Yep.
25 piercing damage, thank you. And that was 30.
Ow.
Dargo, you are in the back. They seem to have avoided you completely.
That's true. I get it. If anything comes up to me, I'll hit it.
Okay. I will remind you, the blocks of ice from Cryonis are still up.
Yeah, man, I am not running all the fucking way around there. I've been around my Vic. I know how this goes.
Yeah, don't you have like a 20 speed too?
Yeah, I
Still
can do
left to
60 if I
roll.
dash. But,
All right.
But that's if you roll.
yeah. So that's my turn.
Okay. Lavar.
Alright. This is the one that hit me, isn't it?
Yep.
This bitch. Do these look pretty solid?
Yeah. As long as you're not like on the very edge. Like they're not 5 feet pieces of rock. They're like hefty boulders floating in the air with flat tops.
Hmm. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Oh, God.
Good.
I think I need to make room. One, two. Is this a wall?
That is a wall, yes.
Smart.
It's my new friend. Actually, wait.
Back against the wall.
Like, wait, no, I have the lantern. Never mind. Okay, there it's.
Mm.
And then let's see here.
I mean, the orb to the south is giving off a bit of light, but it's only 10 feet of bright light and then 30 feet of dim light.
Yeah,
Carl,
that's not good enough.
I'd like to point out I don't know how much Mavar is giving off at the moment. 'Cause I can just see from this guy.
Mavar is giving off just dim light.
Okay.
Mavar is dim.
Yeah, Mavar gives 20 feet of dim light. So it works for dark vision, but
But
and
not
at least
much
lets you
else.
see. All right. Anything else?
I just pick a fucking spell level. Really?
You're going for the one who attacked you?
Oh, yes.
All right. It failed.
Then you may take your
Miserable.
13 damage and get the hell away from me.
It's true. 60 feet of movement away from you.
That just means it can't dive bomb me the next turn.
That's
It's
true.
true. All right. It goes so far away you can't see it. Tika! You have lights everywhere. Or enough.
Finally, taking a shot at this piece of shit.
Okay.
17 to hit.
Hits.
10 piercing.
Ow.
14.
Shield bashes it away.
Okay, and I'm gonna spend some stamina points and do another attack. 17 again.
This time it's going to remember it has a shield and use its reaction to deflect it.
Are you fucking serious? Alright, I'm done.
Okay. This guy's too close. Yeah, let's go after Tika.
He shouldn't.
He's in dim
Right.
light. Does a 17 hit you?
Yeah, that meets.
So you take 8 piercing damage.
No dive.
No dive. Yeah, that was 20. So he's all right. The next one is going to go for Zed.
Mm-hmm.
Does not have disadvantage because of
But
the
it still
orb.
does not hit.
That 17 does not hit. Okay.
Motherfuckers. I wish I could goddamn see them. I can only see this guy. So, that's the guy. 20.
Yeah, that hits.
Pew pew, motherfucker.
Yeah, 17 hit points left. And he falls into the void.
Okay. And then I'm just going to kind of blow on the rod. And end my turn. Come on. I think.
Rubba.
Oh, because somebody else ended my turn for me.
No, but I'm not sure what happened there.
Well, I went to click the done, but it had already gone to Rava.
Great.
Huh.
So I can't see. Pull back and stab if one of
Ooh.
All right. You're cutting out, but I'm going to guess you said stab the one that comes into range.
them gets.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you're roboting.
Oh,
Oh?
there was a spike.
Oh. There. That worked.
Do you want me to try changing it to US East?
Sure.
That'll make it worse.
Oh, then keep
Wait,
it.
will it? What are we on now?
Central.
Central.
I guess so.
Welcome to US East. Solani, can you hear us?
Yeah, it's most of this fight, but I can hear you now.
Okay, cool.
Okay. All right, Dargo.
I'm gonna move 5 feet forward and no, hit anything that comes near me, I guess.
Okay. Mavar.
Alright. I can barely see anything.
That means I finally fixed the lighting situation.
Great.
I've been barely able to see anything the whole
The
fight.
guy I was gonna hit died, so.
Sorry.
Yeah, you can kind of see this guy over here.
Should I up your volume, show?
Nah, my mic was just annoying.
Slipping.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Surprise, bitch!
Beep.
I'll be honest, I didn't really think anyone was over there.
Yeah, no, there's 2 more over there as well.
Oh, great. That's wonderful.
Uh, 18 hits.
Good. You're in range. Stay there.
Oh,
I
that
slapped
hurt.
him right across the face for 27 damage.
27 damage.
Bitch,
You
slap
make-
that motherfucker.
Oh, you slap him so
You-
hard he explodes.
Yeah, you slap him so hard he went from full hit points to dead. And falls into the void.
Water tribe out.
Zed is impressed.
All right, Tika.
Mavar's on the wrong side of the wall. I'm gonna have dim light, aren't I?
Yep.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Fuck it, I'll try. Taking a shot at that guy.
Okay.
Well, that's not gonna hit. I forgot to do disadvantage, but whatever.
Mhm.
18?
18 hits.
8 piercing.
All right.
You know what?
He looks severely injured.
Sweet. I'm also gonna fly closer. That way they can't dive bomb me.
You're just gonna go up in their face.
Yep, surprise, motherfuckers. And I'm done. Hey, if they attack me, it does less damage. They can't dive bomb anyone else, but they still have to fly.
Oh, I know.
This one's gonna come up to you, and where did my window go? Okay. Earl, you're driving me nuts. Stop walking back and forth in front of me.
Well, maybe you should feed him.
What a good boy.
She'll
9.
feed him. No. She'll feed him once the game's done.
Yeah.
Then I can go to bed.
Zed. You just saw something fly by to the east.
Yeah. Scoot. Would I be able to
Wait,
safely
did it
stand
fly
over
by-
here?
Did it fly by within 10 feet of Rava?
No, it's 15 feet away.
Damn
Would I be
it!
able- Would I be able to safely stand here?
Not safely, no. You'd need an acrobatics check.
The fuck that noise? How about in front of Rava?
Same deal.
Damn it.
It's crumbly near the edge.
But you know what? As my bonus action, I'd like to take out, interact with objects, take out a water skin, pour it right in front of me, and cast Cryonis with my bonus action to make a little place to stand.
Okay. That'll break this one.
Yeah, that's fine. And then scoot. I'm not planning on moving much, so I don't. I guess it'd take double movement to get up there.
Yeah, because you're climbing.
So that's fine. And then I'm just gonna point at it with my rod.
Oh boy. You're at a disadvantage though because it's in dim light.
Fuck you.
Sorry. Lighting situation is
I am
harsh.
curious. I'm gonna be real salty, but I'm curious. Woo. Yeah, I'm done.
All right, Rava.
Yep, still can't see a dang thing. Let's see. Nope. Can see nothing. Okay. Well.
If you get up on this thing, you can kind of see. That's the whole reason I made it.
Nope.
Really?
I can't see anything.
You can see a shape, but it's in the dark, so you're basically shooting blind.
Okay.
So
Can I
disadvantage
hop
on
to
the attack.
here? Is here stable?
5 feet to the right. So there you could. That would just be in athletics to jump over.
All right, let's
Left.
do that.
Karu.
What?
No, Karu.
What?
Not being able to tell between right and left.
Did I say right again?
You did.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Which way was the dark shape?
Now it's really far away, but why is this not working? Yeah, you can see something moving
Okay.
there, but
Whoa.
it's disadvantage and it has partial cover, so. Whoa, how'd you get over there?
There's a wall.
Illegally, probably.
Yes, there is a wall there.
Okay. Ah. That doesn't want me back. Okay. All right. Well, this fog of war is very interesting. I gotta say. All right. I'll. Yeah. It's not good. I'll prepare to stab again.
Okay. This one's in melee, so it's just gonna short sword Tika. At a disadvantage because there's no light, therefore it misses.
Yep.
And that's all it does. Hey Dargo, what you want to do?
Roll up a ranger. Well, I'm gonna move one step forward.
Mm-hmm.
Realize that I can't even, in desperation, throw a hammer and miss and lose it to the void. And then my turn.
Okay. You don't want to get on the ice block?
No, because then somebody's gonna hit me from God knows where and knock me off into the void.
All right. Mavar.
To be fair, we know what the void does now.
It's true.
It just hurt. No.
Darn.
Mm. I like to make bad decisions.
Okay.
Maybe. Alright. So. One. That's where those fuckers are?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Right.
Interact with object is free action?
Yep.
Okay. Would it be a free action or an action to light a torch?
If you had it in your hand, I think it would be a free action, but you have to grab it from your pack, and that would be your free action. It would be a bonus action to light it.
Okay.
Or action, since you...
Yeah. But. Damn. Alright, well, still gonna try this. 1, 3, 4,
Ooh,
5.
I can see it now.
And then we're going to do this and hope it works. Go that way.
It did not have disadvantage on that, so that's going to be an
Yeah.
18. Half as much damage, right?
Yep.
All right, so that would be 7
7.
damage. It has a headache and doesn't like you.
Well, I don't like it.
That's fair.
Alright. Let's see here. That was bonus action, action. And I guess I will take a torch out.
Okay.
Where the fuck did my button go? There we go.
Tika. This guy looks really injured.
Yeah, speaking of things we don't like, I don't like this guy. I also don't like disadvantage, but I'm taking shots at him. 17.
He will deflect that with his reaction.
With his reaction.
Yeah, but I still have to. Yeah, exactly. I am so getting tired of this. Fuck it, I'm going to spend some stamina points.
You don't need to. You could just leave.
I want to kill this piece of shit.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm. I know
I'm
that
done
feeling.
with this crap. I am so fucking done with. I just want this fight over. I need to go to bed. I'm done.
All right, let's try to quickly do this. Mavar, you're getting hit. Or not. That was a critical failure.
Does it drop its sword?
No. But it was doing a flyby attack, and instead of like flying by, it kind of smacks into the wall and is disoriented and does not go any further. Zed.
Cool. Is it still in dim light? Because I can totally see it clearer than I
Yep.
could before.
It is in dim light, so you have disadvantage, but you can shoot at him.
Nope.
Nope. Still learning to use the ice rod.
No, it's not so much that I'm learning to use it, it's that I'm learning to use it in the fucking dark.
Yeah, that's fair.
And then for a bonus action, I know that last one is going to go away, but I'm going to pour some more water. I want to do it there. Nah, never mind. Ignore that. I'm good.
Okay.
It's spark.
Hmm.
It fails. It takes 8
Eight
lightning
damage.
damage. And
Poor
Yeah.
Mavar.
Mavar
Heart
sees
attack. Zap.
zap. All right, Tika, does a 12 hit you?
Nope.
Cool, Dargo.
I would like to spend my 1 week of downtime working for the church.
Cool.
Yeah, all right.
Mavar.
Why can't I move? Oh. 1, 2. And I'd like to light the torch that I'm holding.
Okay.
I don't know how much light it gives off.
That
Oh.
much.
A shit ton.
Ooh.
And I'd like to sit here.
Because if you killed that thing when Pika was fighting it the whole time.
Tika
Alright,
might
Tika.
cry.
You no longer have disadvantage.
I just want to kill this thing.
19 hits.
6 piercing.
Guess how many hit points it had?
6.
6.
Awesome. Fantastic. I am
It
going
falls into the
to
void.
use my bonus action to heal myself at the end of the... Because I can spend a hit die with 3 stamina points.
Nice.
Cool.
All right. And that is the end of combat. And
Oh, for fuck's sakes, I can't roll today.
Dargo, you see the glowing red orb behind you.
Neat. I guess I'll take it. Yeah.
All right, so you take the orb, and we will see what happens next in 2 weeks' time. Thanks for watching, guys. And come back on Friday so you can see what's going on in Dungeon of the Mad Mage.
We're all dying. Have a good night, everybody.
Mm.
Have a good night.
Good night.